other.
We're on the internet?
We made
Holy
it.
crap,
we made
dude,
it to the YouTube.
guys. Oh, dude, once again, this has just been a clusterfuck of a shit show trying to get all these. What we did is we got. One of you guys was pretty generous and threw us down a couple dollars, and we spent it on some studio stuff. And honestly, we should have waited until we had more dollars and bought better studio stuff. So we're working through this. This really kills me because I am an actual audio engineer, and we have audio issues
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
You know,
Audio is the hardest thing about
and it's
YouTubing.
outside of my expertise because it's not a recording studio situation. It's a broadcast situation, which I know potatoes to most people, and I get it. I totally do, but it's fucking weird stuff. So, how's your week, man?
My week's been pretty
Non-eventful.
pretty uneventful.
Yeah, mine's been pretty uneventful too. Nothing really special happened. So,
I'm an idiot. I'm
No-
like, why are
nothing-
we on there?
nothing special happened. Nothing bad happened.
No,
kinda-
I mean it's just things are things and things do things and things are where they are.
Things are
and
where
I'm
they
fine.
are. And I am just fine with that. So anyway, guys, shit, there ain't even no one in here watching us yet. Fuck,
The
where's
volume is good.
where are the normal folks? Here's somebody watching us.
That's me.
That's you. That's you. That's all right. That's right. We have to do that now.
Yeah, well, because
So
I
we
needed to
can-
be in the chat. I wanted to see
The
if it was
volume
going
is
to come
good.
up over
Okay,
here.
awesome. And of course,
Not doing it. So
yeah, it's not doing it. So we're winging it tonight.
Yep.
And this is probably, man, it's kind of weird because we don't have the normal motherfuckers in here tonight. So
That's not this one.
yeah, let's get out of that. We don't
It's
need
this
to be in. We don't need to be in that.
I'm just
No,
wanting to pull this up
Okay.
just so we have it.
Yeah, we already tried that. It didn't work.
Yeah, it was on the wrong stream.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We're here now.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's what I was saying. We got it now.
All right, cool. We got it. We got some little bit of stuff going on here.
Okay.
A little bit of stuff going on. So, you guys get Pacheco back?
I don't think so. I looked at the roster today, and he's not on it.
He's not on it yet?
No.
Okay.
So
well, maybe
I'm
he's
thinking
coming back to practice.
he
or
could be coming
something?
back to
Okay.
practice for
Okay.
sure, but I just don't see him coming back for playing yet.
Yeah.
He's not on the. I went through. I was like, is this in alphabetical order? Because if it's not, I'm going to be pissed.
Right,
'Cause
right.
Fucking, I don't want to look through all these damn names. But yeah, no, he was not on the list. So
Okay, well, that's we'll see. We'll cross that bridge. He's probably going to come back right before Raiders week.
yeah, like that's
being
2
the
games
best-
away or something.
being the Black Friday,
yeah,
be in the best shape of his fucking life, come in and just fucking destroy what is turning out to be a kind of a. I mean, we got a decent defense, but it's nothing special.
no, but it's not bad.
It's not bad, but damn, that beer fucking hit good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
man.
think I'm on number 5.
This is 2 for me because I was gonna tie one on. I was gonna be like, all right, let's just start.
But there were so
start-
many fucking problems.
There's so many problems.
So we had to go old school.
We're old school, guys. This is an iPhone.
Yeah,
seeing this
you're
shit
looking
on
at this
tonight.
on an iPhone. I've got some wireless microphones
Yep.
that we're using here, which work great.
It was actually how we very first started. When
Yeah,
we very first.
my
started
very
the
first channel. That's how I
The
did
very
it.
first channel. That's how we did it.
Yeah.
And so we're just kind of going back to the
Slide
roots
this over
on
this
it.
way just a skosh.
Just trying to basically, to make it work. Make it work. Now I'll admit we've been spoiled over the last. I mean, this season, because this entire season on my show, it's all been.
Well, I've been trying to help produce it a little nicer
Yeah.
and put some overlays on and,
I
do some fun
definitely
stuff.
appreciate that because I think it looks a lot, better.
Well, it's
to see.
cleaner looking, but
Yeah,
it's not necessary.
Not necessary, but when we lack content, we can throw up the graphics and really draw people in. Like
Or pull stories in, or all kinds of other things.
all zero watchers we got right now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody. And so, guys, we're doing our $1 million giveaway to some random viewer right now. And I owe you $1 million.
All right, cool. I'm the only one watching.
There was the $1 million giveaway.
Sweet.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man.
I put my earrings back in today.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I did. It's been a year since I've had my earrings in. And I just decided I was going to
throw them back in.
Throw them back in. I was like, what the hell, man?
Guys, we've gone into fuck it mode.
Yeah, we've gone into fuck it mode. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're still in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of that.
There you go. See, we got our chat right there.
I think it's probably dead because I exited out of that, but I've still got it right here in front of me.
Ah, see, there we go.
Yeah, so it's not really necessary. But guys,
let's talk about the red zone.
Because the red zone's fun to watch.
We got to watch. We didn't watch the first game's red zone.
No, we missed it.
I actually came over.
Yeah, because I was watching the Chiefs game.
The Chiefs Broncos game, which,
damn,
dude.
Look, I think Pat McAfee did a good job of breaking down that. Like, I know a lot of people want to call it luck, but that was a special teams pulling it out of your ass when you have to have it moment.
That was
the exact. He broke down how everyone. He goes, dude, do you think it's natural to run over a man and then jump as high as you can to dive towards the ball? And that could possibly hit you square in the head. It's not. He goes, that is practiced and drilled and drilled and drilled.
The thing is if there was anything nefarious about that particular play, the internet would be abuzz with it.
Couldn't have. You can't coordinate a kicker and a blocker.
The silence speaks volumes.
That's just the thing.
So congratulations, that was a nail-biting win.
It was
actually here watching.
I was ready to lose.
I was.
You were not. You were like, it's been written.
It's been. I told you.
But no, it was wild to see happen. Like, that was insane. I was blown away.
On the red zone, however, how'd the Jets do? Do you remember how the Jets did?
I don't.
I don't think the Jets did very good.
I don't.
No, they fucking bombed.
Yeah,
we were already drunk by then, too.
I don't remember exactly off the top of my head.
The Jets, they did.
Let's go up here
let's go that way. Nope.
Oh, it's it.
You're on the wrong week.
Yeah, it's got to go back to this one.
Week 10. Let's review some of these real quick.
Here, I can go back.
There you go.
Oh. I went to week 10, but.
Yep, you're week 10.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Jets, Cardinals.
Jets, Cardinals. The Cardinals looked fucking good.
Click on that real quick.
Oh, that's just going to give us fucking. No, I don't want to see the videos and shit.
It should give us stats and everything as well.
Yeah, you're on NFL again. It's ESPN. This is the good one. Yeah.
6:31 at one point, apparently.
No.
All right.
No, you just clicked on watch 10 games. Watch week 10 games.
Right on. Don't want to do that.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, the NFL, if you guys are just kind of looking for
But the Commanders are going to destroy them.
Ramie keeps going to NFL.com, and half the time I catch him, I'm like, it's ESPN. ESPN's got the good one.
Well, no, but this is the one we've been watching or doing most of. This is NFL.
We have been doing it the most, but the other one is
the other one. I'll check it out.
Yeah, because ESPN has their standings and everything too, and NFL, not on NFL primetime, just
it's right there.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Schedule
scores.
Well,
was that what you were wanting to see?
Go to schedule. Oh. It'll be it.
Well,
you clicked on scores.
Of course. Well, you were wanting to see that.
No, go back to schedule. No,
Jets,
that's not what I want to see. Oh well.
6-31.
6-31. All right. So is it safe to say that the Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and firing Robert Saleh experiment has ended in miserable failure?
Pretty much.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that we were all on that same fucking. Is that it right there? Jets at Arizona.
This is the schedule.
Oh,
that's week 10. Sorry.
San Fran at Tampa Bay.
Hold on. This is week 11. I was on 10.
No. Yeah, you were on 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they don't fucking show the standings anymore. God, we're gonna have to fucking dig through and find that link that does that.
Yeah, I don't have any idea that.
First one. This is gonna be a nail biter. Washington at Philadelphia. And Jaden Daniels is on fucking fire right now.
I'm going Washington.
Philadelphia is also playing really good
they
football.
They are playing good football, though.
So, God, I mean, this is, I think they're both 7-2, if I remember correctly.
I think it's something like that.
Something like that. We're not, yeah. Dude, as much, I love being married, and my wife is an Eagles fan. But I'm going to say Washington's on this one.
I'm going Washington.
This is going to be Washington. It's going to be a pretty tight game, but in the end, I think it's going to be Washington that does this one.
Yeah.
I just think they got more fight in them this year than the Eagles do, and I think that's what's going to prevail in this game. Green Bay at Chicago.
You can get a Giants ticket for $27.
Well, duh.
Anyway, needed to point that out.
Where's that at? Where's that? Oh, tickets. Right. Oh, wow. 27. You can get Cleveland at Saints for $25.
$25.
Oh my god.
At Saints, yeah, it's dirt cheap.
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit!
Yeah, that's so cheap.
I bet the Raiders have the most expensive 2-7 ticket out there. We'll look at that when we get down.
I don't know. In Miami, it's $40.
That ain't bad.
No.
Oh, that's Raiders at Miami.
Yeah. That's $40 for that ticket. That ain't bad.
That's probably like nosebleeds, way up in the fucking corner in the janitor's closet up there with the little window.
Holy shit. That's Kansas City at Buffalo, they're charging $242 for tickets.
Well, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, sorry. Got off track there. I saw that and was like, damn.
Green Bay at Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm saying Green Bay.
I know.
I don't think Caleb Williams has it anymore.
I'm going to Green Bay too. I'm going with it.
Yeah, I'm going Green Bay.
I want to say Chicago, but I'm going Green Bay.
Unlike the election, it's never too late to change your vote here.
Yeah, you can always change it.
I don't know who would want to do that.
Do not bet based on our picks.
Do not bet. Dude, you will lose your fucking ass,
We are horrible at this.
Remember that time you told me to get into Bitcoin at 17 grand? Yeah.
I didn't say 17.
It was 17. You said, hey, you should be into
I thought
Bitcoin.
It was 1,700.
Maybe it was 1,700. You know what it's at right now? Around 80,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's gone up.
Fucking.
Oh, no, it was 17,000. You're right.
Jacksonville at Detroit. Really? It's fucking Detroit all the way.
I know.
There's no fucking way.
I know.
Fabio is gonna fucking come in there and.
Yeah, it's Detroit.
No, that's fucking Detroit all the goddamn way. I don't even know how we talk about this.
Detroit's the betting favorite.
Yeah.
I got him minus 13.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that would be an upset. Yeah. If Trevor Lawrence goes into today's Detroit Lions team and wins, that is a fucking upset. Yeah. I'm sorry. Vikings at Titans.
All right.
It's a road game for Sam Darnold.
Minnesota.
I'm saying Vikings. I don't.
Yeah,
I just
that's
don't,
Vikings game.
I don't see Tennessee pulling this out.
Speaking of pulling it out, where is Miami at right now?
Miami. Speaking of pulling out, man, you hear that, Nick Cannon?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what Miami's record is off the top of my head.
I think they're.
Oh, hold on. Never mind. It does say it over there. 7-5.
No, that's.
Oh no, never mind. No, that was the line.
That's the line.
That's the line. Sorry, that's the betting line.
This is normally where I would pick up my phone, but that is recording
it is doing the recording of us.
Yeah,
now.
so I mean, I was
hey, we got somebody else in there.
We got someone in here.
Chat.
Identify yourself.
Identify yourself.
Raiders at Miami. Dude.
I don't know on this one, man. This is literally a toss-up.
I'm going to say Las Vegas because I think Desmond Ritter's starting. And
I'll go with you on that.
It's going to be new energy.
No, I'll go with you on that. I'll go Vegas. It's at Miami. You guys are going to be having a good time. It's going to be warm.
2 is a bad headache away from fucking collapsing and never playing football again.
I'm going to go with you guys. I'm going to go with you guys on that.
It's going to
be Vegas.
He's got to face Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins.
Let us know what you think in the chat, too.
Yeah, I mean,
agree or disagree with our picks.
Devon Diablo's stepping up. I mean, there's some reasons for Tua to be scared and not perform his highest level on this game. And
let's just see. I don't know, man.
And then honestly, that with the new energy of the Raiders, with the coaching changes, the new quarterback change, I just think there's just going to be that energy, like, all right, let's fucking nail it. Let's go into my.
Speaking of that, I want Kareem Hunt back.
You mean Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill, I mean, sorry, yeah. We already have Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tyreek Hill.
Chargers at New England.
Chargers. Oh, fuck, I don't know, man. New England. I got to go New England. They won their last game. I'm going to go with it. They're about to be on a roll. LA is the favorite to win, but not by much. It's a toss-up, in my opinion. The line is -5.
LA at New. God damn, dude. I mean, the fucking money says to go with Los Angeles, obviously, because they're better team this year. I'm going to say New England.
I'm going New England, man. They are on a roll, and I'm going to stick with that.
This is the week that the Chargers start. Their Chargers always start a downward trend. This is the week they do it.
This next game?
Easy. Now, we're also both AFC West fans, and the Chargers are not our team. So, that being said, we're kind of biased here.
I know you are.
Oh, well, you don't give a fuck because then ain't no one catching you.
I'm just saying, I think you guys have an opportunity to win.
Can I get an FKC in the chat?
Yeah, throw some fuck the Chiefs down there if you feel up to it.
Fuck the Chiefs.
All right, so this next one, I don't think either one of us have to question.
Oh, I don't know, though. They're both so awful. Cleveland at New Orleans.
All right, I'm actually going to go with Derek Carr on this one.
I'm going to go with Derek Carr simply because this is...
I don't know why. I'm probably making a mistake with that, but I'm going with Derek Carr. And they are at home.
I'm going to tell you why, because as a Raiders fan, I can tell you this is what Derek Carr does, okay? As soon as he's like, I might lose my job.
Yeah, he starts playing hard.
He starts playing hard. He fucking crushes it.
Yeah.
Or I better
think you're going
or
down,
I better play good this year because I got a contract coming up. Then he plays his ass off. When he's comfortable, he sucks.
Yeah.
I think he's on the hot seat enough, and I think Cleveland is also doing so bad that New Orleans squeaked by with a last-minute field goal.
But I'm saying New Orleans. That's what we got. We got a field goal block to finish the fucking game, dude. That was crazy.
Oh.
That was nuts.
Colts at Jets. We already know who we want to win.
Yeah, the Colts should win it, but
I don't think the Colts can do it right now. I just don't think they can do it.
Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
His playing is shit this year.
It's awful.
It's absolutely... Actually, it's just... Look, he's made a few decent passes and stuff, but look, if you're a top-level quarterback through the majority of your life, you're going to throw some decent passes once in a while, even in your old age.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can be fucking 80 years old and still make a decent pass once in a while.
Absolutely. I don't
that's why I'm like, I don't know, man.
I'm going Colts.
Yeah,
I'm going Colts.
I'm with you on that, 100%. Baltimore at Pittsburgh.
This one's a hard one to fucking choose, dude, because Lamar Jackson is having a great year, and so is fucking Russell Wilson, dude. He wasn't shit in Denver last year, couple years.
But
he was
over
awful
in Pittsburgh, killing it. Wilson looks like a new man at Pittsburgh.
It's amazing.
We've talked about that before, though. When you change a team,
I don't think our viewer smokes weed because we started smoking that and then they dropped off. Oh well. Our viewer. We had a viewer, man. All right. So, man.
But we've talked about that before, though, is my point.
This one's a hard fucking pick. Where's the money at?
-3 on Baltimore, so Baltimore to win. I'll go with that. It's a pick 'em, in my opinion. Like a -13 on the Jacksonville-Detroit, that's not a pick 'em. A -3 on this game, that's a pick 'em in my opinion.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, it's fucking
because
hard.
That's a -3 that could go.
Well, because I'm sitting there.
I don't know.
I want to be right and I want to be logical about my choice, but my gut says fucking Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying my gut tells me Pittsburgh is on this one.
As a matter of fact,
I'm locking it in.
Okay, I'm going to lock in with you on that because I want Russell Wilson to win. I have no knowledge
I've
behind.
actually liked Russell Wilson. You know,
I'm a Russell Wilson fan, dude.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
not
a
like
fan.
uber fan.
No,
I'm a fan of good football.
I'm a fan of good football. If you
Yeah.
can throw a ball, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you can, if you can run game,
I can't do it. You know.
If you got a good run game, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
If you got weird ass passes that come out of nowhere, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the point. It's like when you play dynamic football, I'm gonna be a fan of yours.
If you waddle, he's a fan.
Yes. There's a couple of waddles that play in the NFL. I'm a Waddell.
I'm talking about your quarterback.
Oh yeah.
He walks like a fat kid. You know, which is
It is no joke, and he runs like a little lady in a dress.
Yeah.
And I am not I'm not trying to say shit about girls running. There's women that run way faster than me in my prime. I am not saying a shit about women. I'm saying that when you look at the way he runs, he looks like he's prancing.
So, when I was in my 20s, I considered myself somebody. I did distance hiking.
Which is
I was
fun.
living in Utah, you know, in northern Utah. So I mean, that's just what you fucking do unless you're into drugs, you know, or the church. I mean, so we would do these long hikes, about 10 miles and shit. We would do these runs, like we would run out towards the west side of the city and stuff. And we could actually run out to where we were getting past the last neighborhood, and then we would run back. All in all, probably 4 miles.
See, I'm at a 2 mile, or sorry, not 2. I'm at a 10 mile over 2 days point in my life.
Well, I'm talking when I was in my 20s,
Yeah.
dude.
And I am disabled, but I can still pull that off.
So
Rough, but I can do it.
one of my girlfriends, you know, while I was living out there, I dated
At the time.
There was one girlfriend, Katie. She was fucking awesome. She could outrun me. She could outclimb me. And this is what's gonna fucking blow your mind. She could outswim me. Me. Of all people.
She could probably outmenstruate you.
I think she...
I'm just messing.
She did everything like...
She sounds cool.
She was cool as shit, but...
She sounds athletic as fuck.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm bouncing a quarter off of it, dude.
Just a straight athlete.
Yeah, they have muscles that not all girls have.
Those are cool.
Strategic locations, and
them's cool muscles.
They're
advanced. We'll call them advanced.
Let's call
muscles.
it advanced. Those are it's some advanced shit right there.
Yeah, that's there's levels to
but
that game.
It was weird when I found out she could outswim me because we went to.
You were an avid swimmer. This is obviously after you were out in California, then.
Yeah, so we went back out to back and forth because I spent a lot of that time going back and forth between LA and Salt Lake, you know. But so we go to San Diego to go to this, flop house that I used to stay at, an apartment on the beach and shit, you know. And we're hanging out
there.
Gotta
have that crash pad.
Yeah. And so we go
when
there.
You're at that age, man, a crash pad's the shit.
We're hanging out, and what my circle of friends did every morning is we would wake up, we'd fucking just go swim to the buoy and swim back.
Yeah.
It takes you about a month. It took me a month to get in the shape I could
to work up to the point where you could even do that.
Yeah, so I'm expecting...
Hey, whoever's in the chat, man, throw up your pics.
Yeah, throw up your pics, man. But I'm expecting to have to carry my girlfriend part of the distance.
Yeah, and she's like, fuck you, I'm gone.
Dude, and so we took off, and mind you, I haven't lived without...
Every time we say something to the people in the chat, they just leave.
They're
like, nah, I'm out.
Well...
This sounds like work.
Yeah, right. These guys.
These people are asking me to work.
These guys, yeah.
I am not getting into that.
Is that a 1 or a 3 in my context?
Oh no, it's a 1 right now.
It's a 1. Yeah. All right, dude. This one's awesome.
It was up to a 2, then it went to a 1, which is me, and then it went to a 2, and then it's back to nothing.
Awesome. Okay, well this one's dead then.
Well, hopefully Rod will jump in maybe.
I haven't seen anybody.
Well, we had to set this stream up 3 times because they were the first time.
I don't know how many of you guys are still waiting for the other ones to start.
See, see this thing? It's awesome until you destroy it, and then it no longer wants to work for you. And so now we had to go straight to the phone, use these older, but still working very well. Honestly, these things work really well.
They're good. I like them.
They do work very well.
No, they're clear and I think they're pretty balanced. I think
they are.
Yeah.
I was listening to us earlier talk back and forth, and it doesn't cut off.
Right. So we're both on Pittsburgh on this one. All right. So
we'll jump back into the picks real quick.
Yeah. Atlanta at Denver. This is Kirk Cousins at Bo Nix. This is grandpa versus grandson here, dude. I'm going Atlanta. I can't go Denver. I kind of think so.
I can't go Denver.
But I gotta also say this, dude. Bo Nix is no slouch, dude. Bo Nix is no slouch. So I
know. The dude looked great last week.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus, he looked good. I mean, he was playing us. Dude, the motherfucker, I was sitting there watching the game, and I was like, God damn, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. We're going to lose.
I was...
To a freshman.
Dude, I had such high hopes that you guys were going to...
We were so close.
Not to be a dick about it, but I was like, please, for the love of God.
I get it, though, man.
Let them lose to Denver. But look, here's the deal.
Everyone, whenever you're the man on top, wants to see you fail.
I just want our third and final win of the season.
Third and final over us.
To be Black Friday.
Dude, you guys pulled it the fuck off on a goddamn Christmas. May as well ruin Black Friday too.
Beyond that, let's go get Shedeur Sanders, man. I mean, let's go do it because
I think you should, man. I think that kid's got some. I think he's got some talent. Look at his fucking dad, a 2-sport athlete.
How often does
at the highest level?
Okay,
there have been very few people.
It translates with Pat Mahomes. He's better than his dad.
Yeah. But he also could have been a top baseball player.
I know, but his dad couldn't have done dual sports, could he?
No.
Now,
I think Pat could have pulled it off.
You're going to tell me that you're better than Deion Sanders? You're a better athlete? Man. You're a better fucking mindful, dedicated fucking athlete than Deion?
But that's what made Deion good at his job. He was super dedicated to both sports.
Deion Sanders.
He never missed practices. He was always there. He was on time. Yeah. Was he flashy? Yeah.
He kind of earned it, dude.
He earned that flashiness, bro. When you pull that kind of shit off at the top level,
here's what ultimately
you kind of earn to be a little bit of a douche.
Here's what ultimately scares me about Shedeur Sanders.
Is that douchiness coming?
No, this is kind of it's got a long thing, but you gotta let me finish this. Okay. His dad is Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders has been raising this little boy from fucking since he came out of the womb to be the fucking America's best athlete, right? Not caring about anything else that the kid wants, but America's best athlete, boom, 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 and just hammering this kid for fucking day after day after day after week after month, year. Okay, so he finally gets behind this shit, okay, and he's finally like, okay, Dad, yeah, I'm playing. He's great. He's an amazing fucking football player.
It's like, you know what? I really don't like this.
And then he gets fucking drafted, and then he fucking turns 21, or fucking not turns 21, but fucking comes to Las Vegas, Nevada, and loses it, falls it I don't.
I get that.
I know Deion's heart is in it, but is Shedeur's heart in it?
Well, no. I get that because also you with what you're saying, you've got a fucking kid, and you are throwing him in one of the wildest places in the United States.
Oh, and I would love for Deion Sanders to be the guy fucking keeping all the young guys in check.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, that would be great. Actually, it would be beautiful to see. But
what scares me is Shedeur's going to go, Dad. I wanted to open a bakery, man.
Dude, I just wanted to paint, Dad.
Yeah, or some shit like that. I just
wanted to be a dancer.
Some shit like that. And ultimately, are you up? Or actually, can you? Yeah, I gotta.
Do you need to use the restroom? Or
no, okay. I just need a beer.
Okay, I can help you.
I'm sorry, man.
Nope, you're good.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at all this stuff. So we got stuff just kind of moving all over the place and stuff. So,
dude, the set is
but that's what ultimately scares me about Shedeur Sanders, man, is that I know Dion is one of the most dedicated fucking athletes you'll ever meet or ever hear from in your life.
It's just, did he give that dedication to his son, or did he push his son so hard?
Did he push his son so hard that eventually his kid's going to be like, I don't want to do this anymore, Dad, and just fucking boom, leaves.
But I can see either one of those scenarios going against him.
But the Raiders have such awful luck, dude.
Being 21 in Vegas, bad idea. Being Sanders' son, you have no idea what you're getting. You know what I mean? I get it. All right, I'm going to go pee, and I'm going to take my microphone off.
Oh, yeah. There was a time you didn't do that. That was on another one of our channels. This is fucking great, guys. This son of a bitch, he goes to the... I don't think he was just pissing, actually, because he was there for a minute, and he was loud, and he was grunting and stuff. And then all of a sudden, you realize when he realizes that the microphone is still on. And it is hilarious. And at the time on that channel over there, I think we had like 5 or 10 viewers at the time. I mean, we had the chat, it was going, and it was hilarious, guys. Guys that aren't there, I'm literally just talking to the internet right now. What's up, internet? That's a goddamn good beer. It's a Michelob Ultralight. And yeah, they're like 4%. But it's ice cold, and it's been a shit day. That's actually why I do these. It's not like I'm going to get famous or get rich off of them. His mom stopped him. I can hear him talking in there. What's up, dude?
How about you tell that story?
Which one?
Me going to the bathroom with my mic.
Yeah, I did.
It happens, man.
Yeah, it happens. I think you were pooping that day. Someone's going to watch this later on and be like, okay, this is kind of funny.
You know what I will say to that? Is that shit happens.
Shit happens, dude. Shit happens. So, Atlanta at Denver.
Everybody poops.
We got to talk about the Atlanta at Denver, though, because here's the deal. I see Bo Nix actually being able to pull this off.
Dude, it's possible. He played a hell of a game against the dude. He played a badass game against the Chiefs. I just can't get behind
I'm all
Denver
and shit right now.
I just can't get behind Denver. That's my thing. I've got family members I don't like that love them, and I don't love them.
You don't love family because they're Denver's fans. You know what? I excuse the Chiefs fans, but Denver's and Charger fans.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you're not my family anymore.
Pretty much. It's like, dude, I don't even understand this.
Do not wear that shit around me, motherfucker. You cannot.
I don't even understand this. Where did this come from?
Yeah.
You never lived there.
You know what?
At least you lived in L.A.
I lived in L.A. I lived in Oakland for like 2 months. So we stayed there while we were doing some recording.
That 100% counts.
Yeah.
2 months counts.
2 months is like 3 years in Oakland, dude.
It's awesome, dude.
It's really weird.
In San Diego, dude, I spent a month there one time, and it felt like 8.
Yeah.
It felt like it was 4 fucking ever.
It's weird because
I did get some good weed off people back in the old black market
great
days,
thing about Cali, actually, God, where do I start? I mean, I actually love it out there.
I do too. It's fun.
And you know what?
I've always had a good time out there.
You should sell your house and immediately everything you own, sell it, get everything you can for it, and get the fuck out of California. And you need to move to the Springfield, Missouri area because
just the Ozarks. Period.
Just Springfield, Missouri.
It's a beautiful place.
Specifically across.
Dude, they're shooting a movie here.
Well, yeah, they just announced tax credits, so that was going to happen. But
because of that, though, they are shooting a movie here right now.
But not like a blockbuster, just like a movie.
No, this is so Tim Daly is the director on this one, and he was the guy that played on Wings years ago. He's become a Hollywood director now. Oh. So this was a screenplay written, and it's about a mother and a son, I believe, going on a road trip across the country. And it had to do with old Route 66. And since this is the mother of Route 66, the birthplace of Route 66,
right.
the screenplay started in Springfield. So he wanted to actually shoot here. Dude, you should have seen
Well, see,
fucking director, or not the
hurry up and
directors,
get
but,
your property quick.
dude, some of the people that were working on the film were like, Springfield is one of the greatest places I've ever worked. We had to get one permit.
Well, yeah.
They were like, in LA, it's 20 permits to shoot a 5-minute scene on a corner of a street. They were like, we will be back.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing, because you live out there, and so one of the things that you notice out there is you do notice, like, especially if you hang out in any of the places where they happen to be,
Yeah.
the paparazzi are out there.
Yeah, yeah.
And you will see them, and you're
I've seen some paparazzi out on, like,
what the fuck is wrong with these
Sunset
people?
Boulevard
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, and
At
it's
night,
like
waiting outside of a club, and you just know someone's in there.
You notice it because it's fucking odd.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like...
It's just a group of dudes with fucking
Yeah.
big-ass cameras.
And,
fucking just hanging out together.
So, we even lost you.
Son of a motherfucker.
Well, what the hell happened?
I don't know.
We lose everybody?
We're still on.
We're still on. We better get through these picks in case...
Yeah, sorry, yeah. No, we're good. It's still good.
Okay.
It says live and right up there. That means we're good.
Okay, I guess we're good. Hit refresh or something. See
Yeah.
if that helps, yeah.
Or maybe... No, that's...
Seattle at San Francisco. I got Brock Purdy on this one all day long. Although I do like Geno Smith a lot.
Seattle San.
Seattle at San Fran. It's just going to be a San Fran game. I mean, it's a division game. It's very important to both teams, but in the end, I think being at home,
San Fran,
and then them having
they're a minus 6.5.
Yeah, I just don't see Seattle pulling that one off. Kansas City at Buffalo.
Oh man,
tickets as low as $242.
They have.
You can stand in the janitor's closet for $242 and look out the little fucking window and barely see the fucking game.
They have
for $242.
The betting line is Buffalo winning this one. They're a minus 2.5.
That's because they want to win. Guys, the script says...
And we've looked like shit doing the winning.
You guys do look like shit. I'm sorry, the Chiefs look like shit, but you're winning.
It's crazy.
It fucking sucks.
I'm not the only one that said this. It's true.
You do look like shit, but you're winning. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my cold silver and black
here's the
heart,
thing, man. It all comes down to the difference of having a few spectacular players versus working as a team. And that is, it feels like that's what they decided to do.
What we're seeing in Kansas City right now, it's not the Patrick...
It's a growing up.
It's not the Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce show anymore.
It's a growing up phase.
It's more of an Andy Reid and Spagnuolo show. If you want to really be...
It is true. And Mahomes has finally, acquiesced to Reid.
It's fucking Andy Reid.
You have to at some point. The motherfucker's got rings for days, bro.
The guy's going to end up with more rings than Tom Brady. And so that's just...
But yeah, it is wild. I don't understand it. We look like absolute dog shit out there, but yet somehow we keep pulling off wins.
Because ultimately it's a team sport, and star players help. But a better coached team in the fucking end is always going to win. And
I think that's what they decided to do because they wanted to go for the three-peat so bad.
They went for
I think they decided to ask Andy, Andy, if we want this bad, how do we do it? And he said,
Andy doesn't.
He goes, well, you guys all just need to chill out. Everybody needs to lower. Everybody needs to
lower your voices.
Lower those egos.
Lower your voices.
And egos though. Bring those egos down about 10 notches.
Right.
And then put everybody on the same playing field for real. And then we can actually sit there.
We had a comment. I can't read that little bit of shit.
But then we can actually sit there.
Best Halloween costumes was guys with Mark Davis mask and TV12 kissing behind. Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. Oh man.
That's funny as shit.
What's up, Woody?
What up?
Man, you come in at the end of the show, man. Do we need to start doing these later on in the evening?
I don't know. What do you think, dude? Is later in the evening better for you? Because we can work around what the people that are going to watch and want to interact.
7 o'clock just always seemed convenient.
It is convenient
for us, but
But if 8 o'clock is more convenient,
Yeah.
well,
8 o'clock's no less
it
convenient.
should be 6 on the fucking West Coast whenever we start. That's after
no,
work.
No, it's 5 on the West Coast.
Shit,
when we
it is.
start.
Yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
and that is closer to where the team is.
And that's
So
we
maybe we do need to bump it up.
damn, dude.
I didn't think about that until just now.
Next week at 8.
Next week at 8.
All right, guys. All right, now we know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, anyway, I got to go. Look, I'm going KC. They just seem to keep pulling it off. Even if somebody else is betting against them, I'm not going against it. However, I do think that this is the closest that we will get to fully losing outside of the last game we just played, which was the closest anyone has ever been to losing, and then luckily pulled it the fuck off.
here's the deal.
I called that luck, but it wasn't luck. I do believe that was actual practice.
No, it was a good play.
It was a good play.
It was amazing football.
Oh my god!
Because you're both in my division, and ultimately,
Dude,
I hate
it was
you
like
both,
this. It
so
was like,
I'm like, all right, so I'm sitting there watching it, and it was an amazing fucking play, but it just wasn't. I'm sitting there.
To win a game like that,
I'm like,
though,
really? Are you really?
But
come
I mean,
on,
honestly,
man.
in the entirety
Shit,
of
dude.
the NFL, how many games have been won with a walk-off field goal block?
There have been some.
There have been.
Absolutely.
But very few is my point.
FKC. Can I
get
get an
it.
FKC?
Hey, look, I get it.
Actually,
hey,
you
look,
know what?
man,
We've got a lot of Chiefs fans in
actually,
here,
you know what?
So.
Fuck KC. I'll say it. Because, dude, I get it. When you're at the top, it's lonely, bro, and people don't like you.
I'm okay. Here's the deal. My money's on Kansas City.
I got it. Yeah.
My heart says Buffalo.
And look, I'm actually kind of with you on that. My heart isn't with Buffalo, but I do think that they have a great chance of pulling this off.
Hey, we've got internet right here. Let's open up a new tab and check the weather for Buffalo at, when is it? Sunday?
Hold on, gotta grab this.
Yep. Let's see what the weather is for Buffalo, New York.
Just slide that over to you in case we have more comments. Here, let's see.
That costume that dude was talking about, that Woody was talking about with
That's
Tom
funny as
Brady
hell.
and Mark Davis mask. That's hilarious. Here's something I
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
There is Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, I know.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
You're
All right.
You hunt and peck. You're like,
I can't type anymore because
Really?
I can't feel the
Oh.
fingers on this hand. They don't want to go where I want them to.
you know what's weird? It's
And
like
it's not even that. It's because I can't feel them hit the keys. I don't know if they hit the keys.
Okay.
So
fair
I
enough.
have to use the fingers I can feel.
Gotcha.
It's weird. It sucks.
Sunday, 58, 55, 49.
Not a bad
sunny.
day, dude. It's going to be
Kansas-
beautiful. Kansas City's winning
Kansas
this one.
City. Kansas City.
I'm with you.
That's Kansas City.
Nope, I'm with you on
Nope,
that one.
absolutely.
It's a gorgeous. That is beautiful football.
And to be honest,
weather.
dude, if they were calling for a foot of snow, I still would have said Kansas City.
Might
I'm
have,
sorry.
honestly. But here's the thing.
They're just
It's hard. So fucking hard to bet against them this year.
It is.
Because even if you think they're going to fucking lose, they find a fucking way.
Here's oh shit, we were saying the Chargers at fucking it's Rams at
Oh,
New
that
England.
was Rams at New England. My
Oh
bad.
wow. Okay.
Hold on, we got to go back.
We gotta go back.
I'm still saying New England.
God damn, I didn't even notice that
Yeah.
until just now. Okay,
I got it. I'm going New England
All right.
though for sure. Versus the Rams, yeah. I'm sticking with New England basically is what I'm saying. God damn this.
I'm gonna say New England, yeah.
But this Sunday night game
Cincinnati.
gonna be a banger.
You think?
Dude, look
You
at
think
the
it's-
fucking betting line. It's a minus 1.5 for LA. That is tight. This is going to be a tight game.
We live in the world right now where the betting line is 1.5 towards the Chargers.
Here,
What's
hold on a
up?
second. I'm gonna go
You will
grab-
be hearing more about Pete Carroll next in Las Vegas head coach. Dude, sign me the fuck up. I love me some Pete Carroll, and I'm sorry, man. That motherfucker is a leader of men, dude. That motherfucker makes me want to go run the fucking mile for him, dude. I'm like, yep.
Hey,
all
look,
right,
but
Pete
that's
Carroll
a
said
good
run the mile.
coach.
Yeah, dude.
It's Andy Reid, Pete Carroll. You got like what, maybe 8 coaches that people are like that with. It's awesome. But yeah, you get behind
So,
a good coach and play good football.
Woody says, TB and Mark Davis are now on board for the change. And
Good.
Here's the deal.
I feel like Mr. Tom is doing a little more directing than people want to give him credit for right now.
I sure as fuck hope so. Because
he is. I really have a feeling.
There is now only one way Tom Brady can get another ring.
Look, I think it's why you brought him in.
As an owner.
Was, hey, Tom, what would you do without being owner, or not owner, but without being coach? How would you coach this?
Well,
how would you change the team in order to make it better? And of course, he's going to start with a quarterback, which is why he wants Sanders.
Let's say you're a college quarterback in the draft, and the Raiders are in the top 10.
I have a hard time.
Let's say the Raiders are picking at number 8, and you're a fucking quarterback in the NFL draft, and the Raiders are picking at 8.
Okay.
Tom Brady is an owner of the Raiders.
Yep.
Las Vegas doesn't have a fucking state income tax.
Nope.
So your little minuscule fucking first round draft pick salary just got that much better, whatever you fucking end up getting, okay?
Exactly.
So that being said, there is a very good chance that all of them are going to want to play for Vegas now. They're going to be like, you know what? Tom Brady is an owner in the Raiders.
He's a winner.
He's a winner.
You want to play for a winner.
Now, I understand, dude, I have my bitches about Tom Brady, dude. It was a fucking fumble, and I'll never fucking get over it. I just won't, dude. I'm sorry, dude. It was a fumble.
But at the same time, he's a winner. And winners attract winners.
Winners attract winners. That's true. You are right. And that's
where the team. And that's why I keep saying it's a good thing that he's there.
How competitive he is. Now I realize,
But now bring Dion into the mix with his son.
The only way Tom Brady
you got so much more clout
can get another ring
is now as an owner.
And
he'll get one.
I think he's going to build a dynasty.
He's going to end up owning half of the teams. The dude is so rich.
You can only own.
I know.
What I want is so here's the deal. We have changed everything since the last time we were fucking awesome. Since that fucking fumble, we have changed everything except for one thing.
Mark.
The Davises, okay?
Or sorry, all of them.
Al Davis went, he was getting old and kind of going crazy and shit, made some bad decisions, but he was awesome in his day.
He was.
Mark Davis is not even a pimple on his dad's ass, okay?
No, and with a terrible haircut.
He looks like a pimple.
Actually, what the fuck, man? I'm sorry. I will never stop bitching about the hair.
God damn, dude.
Why does he have that
It's heartbreaking, dude. I'm a Raiders fan, and I'm sitting here and I was like, there's our fucking stupid little fucking owner.
It looks like
it makes the rest of us look like shit, dude.
It looks like hay. It's horrible.
I'm calling Joe Burrow, by the way.
Same.
All right.
Cincinnati.
And then Monday...
This is going to be a blowout. Dude, Houston's got this locked up.
At Dallas.
At Dallas. They are going to make them look like fucking idiots.
I'm going to say the score's going to be close, but as far as the quality of the play on field is not going to be anywhere close at all. But you guys have got a bye. You guys get to sit at home, just smoke weed all day if you live in one of the cool places. New York, you guys get to smoke weed.
Is that the Jets or the Giants?
Arizona.
That's the Giants, I believe.
That's the Giants.
Yeah.
Arizona, you get to sit around. They get to smoke weed, don't they?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yeah, they do.
Tampa Bay,
you can't. Sorry, Baker.
Sorry, Baker.
Carolina, again.
No. Sorry, you live in one of those places.
I mean, you can, just don't get caught.
TB12 wants his 8th ring. Yep. They have already posed the pictures. Yep. That's the thing, man. That's the only way. That's the way
I'm saying, dude.
That's the only way, dude.
Look, but I still stand behind the idea that I believe Tom Brady is good for your team, and I do believe the Sanders duo that will be coming is going to be good for the team.
See,
too.
the only thing that scares me about that is what if this kid comes here?
I know you push him too hard, and have you pushed him to the limit before they've even made it to the top?
Do you really want this kid to snap in Las Vegas, Nevada?
I don't think he will, dude. I think this kid has drive. I think this kid wants to beat Mahomes. I think you've got some, because I think his dad has beat that into his head. You're going to need to beat that kid.
You got to beat Mahomes to be the best.
To be the best, that's what you got to do. And I don't doubt that that's what they've been doing, is literally just running drills to beat the fucking Chiefs.
But it's like, man,
I'm just saying, man.
I'm terrified.
Have you seen him in?
I'm terrified that the world wants this for Shedeur more than Shedeur wants this for himself. Because here's the bottom line, dude.
I need to see him play.
What if he comes up and he's just like, guys, all I wanted to do, I just wanted to paint, or I just wanted to bake.
I just wanted to be a dancer.
I just wanted to be a dancer. No, dude, you're playing football.
Dude,
and then everything. That's what Patrick Mahomes is like. I just want to be a dancer.
Dude, I literally, I know. Nope, he literally looks like the guy that
playing baseball
would say
and football.
Dude, I worked with a guy years ago.
See, they didn't make Jackson play any sports, and look what happened.
And he was turning 21.
Sorry,
and
that's just how that was.
Well, look, this kid was turning 21 years old.
Anybody? Fuck you if I did.
And we were out on the road, and all the rest of us were well over 21. So we were like, well, kid, we got to take you out. Got him drunk, like, right after work. Like, he got wasted almost right after work. And so we're on our way back to the hotel so we can all clean up and get ready to go out that night. We're in the truck. He calls his mom. And at one point on the phone, we hear him go, "But I always wanted to be a dancer." And we lost our shit. He also, okay, so sorry, we were not staying in a hotel that trip. We were staying in an RV, and it was not leveled very well. Hold on, let me finish this.
Oh,
this is super funny.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, no. Let me finish this. This is super funny. So it wasn't leveled very well. He gets out of the fucking shower, and he fucking falls backwards into the door. It flies open. He's buck naked, and he goes sliding all the way to where we were playing chess.
So,
buck naked. We were like, what the fuck happened? He goes, I lost my balance. He stood up and walked back in. It was so funny.
I showed up to band practice. This isn't a naked thing, but I showed up to band practice once. I was living in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Mm-hmm. I was in this band called 3 Axle Max. We just did heavy rock and stuff like that. And I showed up to band practice. And my drummer's sitting there. He's got this piece of plywood with these fucking metal things popping out of it, right? Mm. And he's dressed like Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And we're sitting there going, what the fuck is going on? Now we've known this guy at this point for like 2 years.
You're like, did somebody get hit in the head?
Right. And, well, the running joke is because he looked just like Eminem.
Oh, that's funny.
Right? Facial features, haircut, everything, dude. And he fucking leaned into it, too, because he's like, fuck it. It's working. It's getting me laid.
White whatever. T-shirt, baggy pants.
Yeah, right? So, but anyway, he's got this, he's like, hey, guys, I got this fucking board I made up and everything. And he fucking changes his shoes real quick, puts these fucking Michael Jackson-looking shoes on. He's like, check out this routine I'm going to do for this fucking talent show. And we're like, oh, God, this is going to be funny. This motherfucker...
Was it awesome, though?
Holy shit. You know what the pins coming out of the fucking plywood were for?
I have no idea.
The lean.
Oh, no shit.
The lean.
That's awesome. That's cool.
And that's why I knew that skinny little motherfucker. That's why...
cool.
Then, that day, I knew why that skinny motherfucker...
Innovative.
...had calves the size of my fucking...
That's innovative, though.
Well, apparently that's how Michael Jackson did it, and he ordered the
shoes. So you have to have a shoe that has a clip in the back of it, and you clip it into the stage.
You fucking come and you step
and
back
then
into
you
it,
lean forward into it. Yeah.
So,
but that's how he accomplished that.
So
I actually just found that out like 2 years ago.
And
You're like, what the fuck?
And at the time, Alien Ant Farm was huge, right?
Oh yeah, so it's like
he's like, yeah, I was watching that Alien Ant Farm.
He's
video.
like leaned over like this.
I remember, like back in like junior high, I was in a dance troupe and we did I was the Michael Jackson dancer, and I was like, what?
That's cool.
You never fucking. I thought you're cool. Fucking. I thought
that's actually cool.
I thought your legs were huge because you were a drummer. I didn't think you fucking.
You and your family, don't you guys do the Thriller thing every year almost?
My mom does, and my wife and kids do.
Okay, yeah, I think that's cool as hell.
Yeah, it's
because in our town we're in the Guinness Book of World Records now for having the largest Thriller dance in sync with the most people.
Yep, with the most people, with the most crowd, too.
Yeah, and the biggest crowd. It was a massive crowd.
The crowd was like almost double.
Yeah, the crowd. No, it was like so big
because we
knew Guinness was coming. So it wasn't. We weren't trying to set a record with the crowd. It was just everyone wanted to see them break the record.
There was a challenge that was
almost 10 years ago. Wasn't it?
Well, okay, so here's
sorry. I'll let you
here's
finish.
the funny thing, okay, because like my mom's involved in that board that puts all that
cool.
shit on. And so here's the funny thing. So they were challenged by them and us,
another city,
a couple of other cities, which were challenged by some philanthropist. Put the biggest whoever does the biggest production.
Springfield bitches.
We'll get this grant to.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the grant that came with it too.
That's why. That's why they did it. I think it was like the third year in a row they broke it. They broke the record.
Yeah, we've always kind of been the biggest one.
They got like $500,000 or something like that.
That's badass.
And they took all of that went towards like fucking. So then the next year, remember how different the street looked?
Yeah,
we all kind of looked
it was
around.
Gorgeous. It was like everything was like. It looked like it did when it was first built.
Well, because they did a great job of
it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like the brickwork they did. I'm sorry, but the brickwork on the streets, top notch. Like top notch. I wish it was more cobblestoney, but
that oh shit, man! Can I bug you for It was the thing is to the labor to lay that stuff. I mean, you got to think about you've got to pay a skilled laborer to lay that down or put asphalt down. And honestly, the skill set just doesn't really exist that much as you'd think, man.
No, but I gotta be honest, man. The bank that I go to, their whole parking lot,
a buddy of mine
is brick, and it is absolutely perfectly flat. It is literally insane.
I don't know if you ever met my buddy Devin. He's got fucking forearms the size of my fucking thighs. He's a stonecutter. He drives.
I haven't met him.
He drives whatever brand new Escalade there is. He drives it. All right, he's a stone.
I know some stonecutters, but I don't know him.
He's a stonecutter. He makes $70 an hour
easily
to cut stones to shape.
Yeah,
with a fucking hammer.
That's cool.
And so this dude is like our age, muscular as fuck, built as fuck, dude. Like would wrap any of us in a fucking.
I mean, look, if I weren't disabled right now and still working, I wouldn't be this fat, and I would still be. My forearms would still look like Popeye, and they don't anymore.
Dude, I
used to have Popeye forearms because I worked at Coca-Cola whenever I was 18, and I had to. You have to squeeze the boxes from the bottom, and hold up as many as you possibly can to take them to the next place. And if it's 12 packs, you're squeezing 2 12 packs together, and then you've got like a bunch more stacked on top, and there's nothing on the bottom that you are holding to like keep them up. You're pushing them together as you're holding onto them with your fingertips.
When Yoey and I got our first apartment in Denver, I was working at this fucking water warehouse. They did these 5-gallon.
Nope. I just didn't want to see him knock himself out by trying to lean down and realize his arm wasn't quite as long as the table.
Yeah, no shit.
It's what I would have done.
But no, I worked at this, and all I did for fucking 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, was take full 5-gallon fucking things of water and
Right.
fucking slip them up under this fucking rack and shit. And so
I used to turn everything into a workout.
that's all you could do, man.
If you're already suffering through it,
I smoked more pot.
I would,
in that time, in that fucking.
I was eating whey protein and fucking. And I'm like, I don't have to work out. I don't need a gym membership. I can literally fucking just like we had rails that I could sit there and do dips on and shit.
No, I wasn't.
And
I wasn't eating anything. What it was is I was the only white guy in a warehouse full of Mexicans. I'm gonna say Mexicans. Okay. So what would happen is during lunchtime, all of their wives would come and bring these, and they would have like every fucking day at lunch.
Italians, same.
They would set up.
Italians have that.
They'd have these folding tables, tablecloths, fucking crock pots and shit. They would fucking go out there and they'd have everything set up. That bell rang, and these guys were out there buffet style every fucking day. And finally, one of them was like,
included.
He's like, "Are you not eating, dude?" It's like, "Dude, that's y'all's thing, man." He's like, "No, it's our thing. It's all of our thing.
It's for everybody, man."
And I was like, "Fuck, dude." And,
yeah.
And so that's what I ate.
They do family style a lot. Like, there were a couple of Mexican crews that I worked with when I was down in Texas, and it was the first time I had ever seen this, and it was awesome. In the morning, when they showed up, they were undoing, like, a bag of fish. It was all tilapia, I think, or something, and they were just spreading it out on this tray, and then they just poured in, like, a couple of things of tomato juice, and then they squeezed a shitload of lemons over it.
Yeah,
and then by lunch, that shit is cooked all the way through without having to do any cooking because it's ceviche.
So
it's hilarious. I was like, dude, that is one of the coolest. And the other cool thing I saw was these guys always kept a fucking microwave in their trunk, and then they would run it to an extension cord.
So
it was great.
There's this one job site. I had a crew that was working for me. All these guys are Mexican guys. There's like 10 of them.
Yeah.
And they would come in, and they would sheetrock a house in 3 days.
Yeah.
Any house. And so like you'd have 5,000 square
Just
foot.
3 guys?
No, there's 10 of them.
Oh, 10 of them. You already said that.
But they were so goddamn organized, and when they left, you wouldn't even know they were there.
That's good.
Like the papers.
Hey, look, cleanup is good.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like
because as the next crew in,
ready for the world. What's up, dude? Awesome.
As
Jack
the next
Del
crew
Rio
in,
just got busted for DUI.
Mm.
He's a Raider. Yep, bring him back. He's a Raider. Washington Commanders, DC. Here's the deal. I don't dislike Patrick Graham, but
who's Patrick Graham?
That's our defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, man, Salah, dude.
You guys don't have a Spagsy?
Well,
I'm just kidding. Actually, your guys' defensive coordinator, I think, is pretty good.
Yeah.
He's not bad. You guys, your defense is not. There's nothing wrong with it. Could you have a couple of extra things added to it? Of course. But as of right now, I don't see anything wrong with your defense.
You know what?
It's your best asset right now.
Max Crosby and Jack Jones are my favorite defensive players.
Dude, I love Max Crosby.
Oh yeah, Max Crosby, and he's not even having his best year, and he's still badass.
But he's a good dude. He seems fun.
Yeah. And then Jack.
I gotta be honest. I'd love to go have a beer with him.
I would fucking I would love to go watch an MMA fight.
Yeah, with Max Crosby.
Yeah, just be like hanging out.
That dude goes to all the fight nights, the Saturday night fight nights where they actually play them on ESPN+.
The ones that are actually affordable to us.
Yes, the ones that are come free with ESPN+.
The ones that we could actually go and get tickets to if we were in Vegas.
Maybe, because here's the thing. They are very limited seating. So, the tickets are still pricey. However, I wouldn't mind going and watching a Contender Series fight if they allow people to go watch those. I don't even think you can buy a ticket for those.
I don't know.
But you know what? You know what I do know? Is the crazy Hawaiian.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm going to try to use him for a hookup, but at the same time...
That dude actually...
Crazy, he is a cool man, dude. He's so nice.
And no bullshit, one of Ramie's buddies is the Crazy Hawaiian.
He's the best, dude. He's so fucking cool.
He's been on your podcast before.
A couple of times.
Yeah, just hanging out and shit.
But I also went and did some filming for him when he went and tried to break a world record.
Yeah. Went down there.
The man, I cannot think of what it's called right now, but it's the box,
slap box,
slap box that they hit. That guy came into town. It's the guy that is the head of the company. I got to meet, and he is the nicest guy.
Nice, that's fucking
just
dope,
the nicest dude, man. He was so generous with his time. He actually was supposed to leave that morning, and he came back in order for the Crazy Hawaiian to do that. Because the people that were there the night before tried to keep him from showing up.
Is a lot of people don't realize is like he chose to live in in our.
He lives in the Ozarks, man.
And
if you watch his fights, it says Springfield, Missouri at the bottom.
Yeah. And actually, we're not just a cowpoke town.
No, man, this is a weird town.
But it's very weird.
Very fucking weird.
Very weird.
Like, we have got everything that you can imagine in a small town attitude feel.
You know what's really great? And I know this because I've had to do it before.
What's that?
You can get pho at 4 a.m.
Yeah, and it is amazing.
Delivered to your drunk ass.
Yep, and that's dope.
Yeah.
So, shit like that, like, yeah, being able to have that. Or, like, dude, we got to give props to the fucking kimchi fried rice.
Yeah, we have a very
Jesus. We have so many good Chinese restaurants.
Well, we have
Asian restaurants.
We have a concentration of Koreans here, and Vietnamese.
And Mexicans. Yeah. Dude, our Mexican food here is off the charts.
Yeah, actually, our Mexican food here is just fucking. Because we travel.
We travel
on
like
your
we
channel.
love traveling, so that's a thing we do, and we're also a little bit of foodies. We love good food. Obviously, you can tell with me.
Yeah.
But no,
I'm getting there, man.
Hey,
I'm getting there.
We
but
love.
This is going to be dropping. This next year is all about dropping this.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm going to go on a booze hiatus.
Are you?
Yep.
All right. Well,
because I found that 3 months I lost like 40 pounds last time I did it. So I'm going to go that route. Okay. I have to.
3 months, 40 pounds. 3 months, 40 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
9 months, put them back on.
Yep.
3 months, knock them off.
Yep.
9 months, put them back on.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's
You can have a baby in 9 months.
Yeah. That's a big old 40
That's the standard, isn't it?
That's a big old fucking baby, dude.
That's the standard, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. So, Jack Del Rio, man, I want to say this I want to mention this because I'm a fan of Jack Del Rio. I've always been a fan of Jack Del Rio. And when he came over to coach the Raiders and took us to the fucking playoffs, no matter what happened after that, that doesn't,
Carr's fault. Did I say that out loud?
No, but that changed Carr. That's the thing.
I get it. It was a part of each one of them was part of the other is what I was trying to get at.
But I'm a huge Jack Del Rio fan.
Hey, look, man,
no more lives or projects. What? Hang on, I gotta get these readers on.
Yep,
man.
throw them on, man.
Yep, I gotta get these right.
We're old, brother.
Yeah, this is.
Dude, I told you I watched the movie Wolves.
Man, these motherfuckers are darker.
I told you I watched the movie Wolves last night.
Yeah, how was it?
Dude, it was so good.
Awesome.
It was so good. At one point, the funniest part of the movie was as they were both trying to read something, they both pulled out their readers at the same time. It was hilarious because they're both trying to act like the man, like the big man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it fucking happens.
It's so fun, dude. You just your vision just starts fading. After a while.
I can stand.
It was just so funny.
I can see the fucking bricks on a building fucking a block away. But
can't read anything in front of your face.
I can't read the fucking
can't read the fine print. You can't sue me.
No more fixes or projects. Mark Davis and Tom Brady want to start from the ground up. Graham is gone. AP is gone.
That's what I've been saying.
TB wants all the credit, all the trophy.
I've been saying it since TB became a part of your team.
I
believe you guys are on a rebuild.
So he brought this up too. Reddy brought this up. Tom Brady only bought 10%.
It's not a ton.
I guarantee Tom Brady's going to have 70% of control.
Dude, he has 70% of the clout and the control of the team. I guarantee that.
And but see the thing,
because everyone is listening to him.
well, everybody's going to be
It doesn't matter that it's only 10% ownership.
Here's the deal.
It's the 10% that bought him into being able to have a say.
It's the only way Tom Brady's going to be able to get another Super Bowl ring.
But it gave that 10% gave him a say in what happens.
Unless he was a fucking coach or quarterback coach for somebody,
dude.
But that's beneath Tom Brady.
It is.
You know, Tom Brady wants.
No, he's at ownership. He's at that level.
Yeah, and
he is. Let's give it to him, man.
And I think he ultimately wants to sit in that owners meeting with Robert Kraft and be like, "What were you saying? What?"
Yeah, no, I wasn't paying attention.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna go ahead and do
what I couldn't hear you over the clatter of my fucking rings, Robert.
So I couldn't hear you there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do what I say, and I'm telling you, man, I have a feeling, at least this, that he is going to be partially, I don't want to say in control of, but he is at least going to have a huge say in what you guys do quarterback wise. You know this.
Oh, absolutely.
You know
he's going to have a huge influence on a quarterback's desire to come to
1,000%.
The Raiders.
Just knowing that you've got that guy in the background.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Just sitting there and
that's cool shit, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
good,
guys.
Bro.
That was.
You got to aim those up now. The microphones.
Yeah, I know.
I know, man. If you forget where they're at.
But no, I mean, when you think about it, like, once again, I bring this up. If you were a young quarterback in the NFL and you're coming up for the draft, and you're sitting there, I'm sorry. It's like, please let the team that is owned by Tom Brady and has no state income tax choose me.
There's two teams I would try to choose from at that point. Andy Reid, but you've got Mahomes. That's covered up. You're never going to play a game.
You're going to be a backup.
You're never going to play a game.
You're not taking.
That's my point.
From Patrick.
You're never going to play a game.
Yeah.
Now, or you could go play under the tutelage of
I would want to play
Tom Brady.
How long has Mahomes been in the league? 16, 17? I would want to get drafted by the Chiefs.
I think 17.
On Mahomes' 16th year.
Yeah, and then just like
then you, because Mahomes is going to play
the other
2
team
more years
to hurt him.
So no, Mahomes is going to play 2 more years, right? And you get to sit back there and watch and absorb and take notes behind Patrick Mahomes, dude, right? Who at that point in time may have umpteen fucking goddamn,
have passed every goddamn record there ever was. But the point is, take notes. But here's the thing: if you know anything, I mean, if you've been paying attention to football at all, since Patrick Mahomes came into the league, how much better the quarterbacking has been getting. They're all trying to keep up with the Mahomeses.
I actually think the quarterbacking has got worse.
Do you?
Yes, absolutely. And I will tell you why.
All right.
Everyone's trying to keep up with Patrick Mahomes.
And that is a problem.
Know thyself. What was that fucking Oracle said in the movie The Matrix? Know thyself.
But yeah, right? No, you're not wrong about that. It is. So no. It's like almost.
And that's why I think everybody's trying to be. That's the thing. Is like.
Look,
everybody was trying to be. Everybody was trying to be Tom Brady,
but you didn't used to see
and now
so many
trying
fucking
to be Pat Mahomes.
Shovel passes, and you never used to see so many fucking sidearm passes.
You didn't notice them as much.
I don't think we saw them.
No, you didn't notice them as much. They were always there.
Well, no, because the whole point of football and the game with the coaches is you don't deviate from what works.
Think so.
Because that is what an athlete does. You fine-tune your craft. You don't deviate. Just like the reason Butker's one of the best kickers in the league. If you ever watch him, the motherfucker follows the exact same path every time. And then whenever he's done, he locks. Because he knows that's how he does it every time.
Well,
I just see so many other kickers in there. They wobble back and forth for a minute until the hike. I mean, he locks and he knows exactly what he's doing. But that's my point. You don't deviate from what exactly works.
Well, the thing is I think so. This is something that
I'm talking from a coach's standpoint.
well, okay. So let me bring this into another sport.
All right.
Let me bring this into Taekwondo.
Okay.
So I was getting fucking crushed
That could be different though because styles make matches.
well, okay, but I was you grew up in town too, so
Yeah.
you grew up.
Look, I didn't know these people,
But you know their names.
but I know all of their names.
Okay, so
I know so many people that went to some of these people.
I was trying to be JJ Johnson.
Yeah, I get you.
The baddest motherfucker to ever, yes please,
Yep.
to ever come out of this town. So
I'll get us first.
I was trying to be this guy.
Yep.
And
It's
I was
always
getting
a bad idea.
I was getting like like in spars and shit, I could fucking pull it off, but in a real actual match I couldn't pull it off.
Yeah.
And finally dude pulled me aside and he's like, Osborne pulled me aside and he's like, dude, don't be JJ. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not trying to be JJ. And he's like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, stop trying to be JJ and do what you do.
Yeah.
Really.
And that is what you need to do. Because and I will say that
and
for
then
sure.
boom, I went from 13-1 on the fucking flyweight to I stepped up. God damn it! What the fuck was I? Well, I
Middle.
No, middle. Yeah.
Yeah, middle.
Damn. I did.
Sorry, it took me a second too. I was like, wait, fly, middle, what?
Yeah. Goddamn! I'm sitting here. I'm
Or no, do you go from fly to light?
fly to light.
It's fly to light.
Fly to light. Yeah.
Fly to light. Sorry,
So,
guys.
I don't know.
That was my bad.
didn't-
We've had a few beers, if you didn't notice.
We didn't really. These weren't really like that organized. It was.
I get it.
Is where you went there.
It was a cage match.
It wasn't a cage match per se. I mean, it was just a regular ring, but there was gambling going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was back in that time.
It was. Yeah. I mean, fuck. We're old.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how shit was.
This was in the mid to late 90s. Mid.
Yeah.
All mid.
Early to mid.
Or early to mid. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would make more sense. Yeah.
I think I started doing it when I was 15.
Yeah, I was going to say you were
And then-
younger. Yeah, that would definitely be early.
And
So
then
that'd be like
actually,
91 maybe?
I think
90, 91?
90, 91, yeah.
Were you 75?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be 91.
Yeah.
Or no, 90, I think.
90.
If you're 15, it'd be 90.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
90, 91 ish. Dude, honestly,
In that area. Yeah, you've been hitting that a couple of times.
You know how many fucking drugs I've done, dude? I've probably done,
You've done a bunch of
million-
drugs. You got hit in the head a bunch of times. Man, memories aren't meant to be perfect. Or
No.
were they?
Were they? I don't know.
I don't know, man. Actually, you know what? A memory is what you want it to be. I think.
I think it really is.
A memory is what you want it to be. You can either remember it for exactly the way it was or remember it for the way you want it to be. All right, what's up in the chat?
Oh.
Sorry, we got a football hardcore. We've just been bullshitting.
Man, Giselle's pregnant.
Who? Who's the dad?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't
Dude,
know.
I
Actually,
honestly could give a fuck. I don't care. It's her life. Let her live it.
I'm actually trying to drop out of as much gossip and getting into other people's bullshit as possible.
Look, we'll all end up learning it eventually. It doesn't matter. You can't stay out of the media altogether.
Let me throw this down real quick.
Yeah.
Recently, there was election, okay? And America overwhelmingly decided one way. And I'll be honest, I didn't vote for that person, but I'm just like, all right, let's go. I'm not gonna fucking fight. I'm not gonna bitch about it. But
Nah, I'm not gonna bitch and whine. It's where we're at.
No, that's
Learn to live in it.
To be honest with you, I would be a hypocrite if
Yeah.
I didn't fully support my president.
Yeah,
So
got to fully live in it. It's just where we are at.
this is where we're at. So although I disagree and I have my concerns, and we'll actually
And look, we're also saying this as two elder-ish white guys.
yeah, I mean, for
You know,
what it's worth.
For what it's worth. We were saying, we
mean,
do want you to understand, we are saying it from that standpoint.
Yeah.
Because that's not where everybody stands.
It's the life.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's
what
it's not.
it's not where everybody's at. It's
But
not what everybody has.
I'll be completely honest, and it's not the fucking end of the world. So for anyone thinking it's the end of the world, you got to think that the people that won, if they would have lost, they would have also been thinking it was the end of the world. And I think realistically, what's going on is our media is dividing us.
100%.
And
life doesn't change by the man that's elected.
It doesn't. I mean, it really doesn't, man. At the end of the day,
stole that from the Avett brothers.
At the end of the day, I've still got to get up. I still got to go to work. I still got to support my family.
We still got to get up.
That might
breathe
be
easier.
In
and out.
That might be harder. I don't fucking know. But you know what? At the end of the day, I still got to do those things. I still got to raise my kids to be the best little fuckers they can be in society.
Yeah, man.
So that's all I want to say to the world is like, just chill the fuck out and be like, you know what? America made a decision. If you disagree with it,
or if you do agree with it, it doesn't matter.
This is the same thing I would have said.
We're all in the same boat.
Well, because my wife asked me,
we have to make sure this boat continues.
What would you have said to the people had it gone the other way? And I'm like, I would have told them to fucking suck it up. America spoke. And she's like, well, there you go. And I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely fucking right.
Oh no, I took that on. I'm not going to be a hypocrite about any of it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and bitch and moan and say it was stolen. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and moan about anything. It is what it is.
But I'll be completely honest.
And this is where we are.
Since the election, I've actually not consumed any media.
I have, but it's only because it's in my face all the time. I'm always on YouTube trying to find things and look things up.
Actually, no, I've just stopped. Well,
I don't watch it. It's just in front of me. Here's
the deal. What I do now or what I did the other day, and I'm just like, nope, I see right through that now. I watched Sean Hannity and Rachel Maddow are on at the same time.
Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm. So what you do is you fucking go to Fox News.
Either one of them.
You go to Fox News and you watch Sean Hannity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to CNN and you watch fucking Rachel Maddow. And then you fucking flip back and forth and you realize that these motherfuckers are playing the same psychological trick. Trying to pull you.
I've said that for years.
And it's like, goddamn, no wonder and I sat there and I fucking did that. I fucking went back and forth, but I'm like, you motherfuckers, both of you.
The problem is it's not even just
it's money
them.
Making. It's fucking
it's
people
not just
want
them.
to be upset.
And it has nothing to do with the money making on their part. They're just trying to do a job they were hired for. That's understandable.
They were hired to raise the ratings.
That was understandable, and that's what they're doing. I'm not faulting them. They are just doing what they're being paid for.
I'm not partaking in it.
But the problem is, it was when the 24-hour news cycle started.
Oh, fuck
because the problem started because of the O.J. Simpson trial. And then there were a few more after that. And then all of a sudden, there's the Iraq War. And then it just started.
Yeah.
And it just stayed. And it never went away.
Yeah, 24/7. And everything's got to be breaking. Everything's got to be...
But we don't need 40 fucking channels doing 24-hour news shit. Because at some point, somebody's going to go, well, they're all saying the same thing. And then a person's going to go, oh, wait a minute then.
You know what fucking...
Well, if they're all saying the same thing, then maybe I won't. And then, now this is where we are.
You know what happened when I was a grandkid growing up in my grandparents' house?
What's that?
Walter Cronkite would fucking come on the fucking TV and say some shit.
He would tell you...
Or not Walter Cronkite, but I can't remember...
Nah, you're talking about Dan Rather.
Ted Koppel.
Ted Koppel or Dan Rather.
Ted Koppel would come out there and he'd say some shit. He'd just fucking read some shit. And
there was no swaying you one way or the other. He would read you the truth that they knew at the time.
And you know what? And then we watched The Love Boat. And then Knight Rider. And then The Fall Guy.
And the A-Team.
Yeah. The A-Team was on ABC.
But still.
You know.
Alf?
Alf was on KDEB 27.
Jesus Christ, you remember this one?
Dude, I got that.
I don't remember
fucking
any of
Elon
that.
Musk retard
Yeah,
shit,
I don't
dude.
have any of that. No,
Except I'm like the poor version of Elon Musk. I'm like what happens to if you don't come out of the right vagina. You still have the same fucking,
Yeah.
intellectual prowess, but you just came out of the wrong one.
That didn't allow you the same schooling and same opportunities.
Mm.
I feel you.
And any top opportunity you did have, you played it really bad because you're a dumbass. Yes. Yeah.
So wow, yeah, we went there.
Wow. Fuck it. It's been a fucking dude.
It's been a week.
It's been a week, man. It's been a week.
It's been a week. It's fine. It's gonna
What-
be fine. We're gonna get through it. Hunker down. Do what you got to do.
No, I honestly think.
I just think just blend in.
Here-
Have fun.
No
have a
politics. Yeah, I got you. I wanted to say something though about it though because I've seen a lot of hate in the world from both sides.
But the problem is that we're not hating on it.
And what I want to say
That's
is,
what I want to say is that we're not hating on
what
it.
I want to say to everybody is just,
But yeah, no more politics.
just let's not. These are our countrymen, and this is what the majority decided. And if we're a democracy, this is what it is.
Country over party.
Absolutely. Country
That's where
over
I'm
party.
at.
But no, it's okay. So
Sorry.
I
Just
think
burped into my mic.
I think Tom Brady. Broadcasting and he said, "Hell with broadcasting and Giselle." See, I don't think. Man, see, it's kind of hard to get in someone's head. How do you get inside of someone's head that is nothing like you?
I don't know. What did he say
You
now?
know, saying how
Yeah, no
Tom,
politics, sorry,
Tom
man.
Brady's really motivated, and
He
so
is motivated.
I do think he's motivated, but
And I think he is motivating.
I don't think he is motivated by the same things that like the Giselle or the. I think he's motivated for the simple fact that he knows that there's only one way left for Tom Brady to get another Super Bowl ring.
Well,
And
I do.
He's got
I know.
seven. He's got seven.
He needs to fill him up.
So
I get
if
it.
he brings the Raiders 3 Super Bowls,
Hey, look, dude. I would love to see that guy fill him up. I would. He would be the first man to ever do it.
fill him up before he's 50.
Yeah, he'd be the first man to ever fucking fill him up.
Fill him up before he's 50.
It'd be amazing. I got to be honest. It would be cool.
All right, hashtag fill him up before 50.
Dude, it's a cool thing, man. I mean, look, records are meant to be broken. And he has an opportunity to rebuild your team into what he wants. And I'm not going to doubt him.
But it was a fucking fumble.
I don't
God
care,
damn
but my
it.
point is
it
I'm
was
not
a
going to doubt
fucking
him.
fumble.
If
Holy shit.
I were in your shoes,
I gotta step out.
yeah.
This is fucking
All right,
hitting
so I'm
hard,
gonna go off on
guys.
this for a second. So
Yeah.
if I were in your shoes, though, as a Raiders fan, I would want this. Like, I think this is a good thing for your team. I think you guys need to go through a bit of a rebuild on the offense. But you guys have now one of the most famous people to ever play the fucking game as an owner. You've got Sanders about to come in, possibly as a quarterback, which is just going to bring more eyes, more money, more fame to the team, which is going to bring better players, and they get the tax breaks. I mean, in my opinion, I think it's just the right move to, I'm not going to say tank your season because no team ever wants to do that, and no team ever really will. Everyone always wants to go out there and play their hearts out, and I understand it. It sucks whenever you're losing the entire time. And I'm not talking about the Chiefs here by any means. I'm talking about like when I was playing soccer back in the day. We were a podunk town. We had no money. Like, we used to lose every season. We won some games, of course, against some of the like other podunk towns that had a soccer team. But I get it. It sucks ass. But you know, whenever you have an opportunity for big players that used to play, now you've got one of them as an owner, the biggest to ever fucking do it, arguably. As far as living, and I don't know. I feel like that it's going to benefit you guys greatly going through that 2-year rebuild.
I just realized that
you left your mic on. Yep, you left your mic on. So enjoy that pee. I don't know if the microphone went that far.
I hope it didn't.
I don't know if it went that far. I don't know. I have no idea how long, how many walls those things can go through.
Ask.
Yeah.
Randy.
So did you hear him peeing?
Yeah. Did you hear me? Was I talking some shit? I could have been talking some major.
That's funny.
I got like this weird little fucking stupid.
No, I was in here like telling a story about like whenever I was back in high school playing soccer. I get being on a losing team.
Oh.
And if you have an opportunity for a rebuild, you kind of do it.
We did horrible and then we did excellent.
There was a point where we started doing very well, but we also had a plant.
I say we. I didn't play soccer.
I loved it.
As at the time, I wasn't athletic at all. But what would happen? You know why I actually started getting into?
You're
athletics?
always in shape.
I didn't really get into athletics, but I did fucking ride my bike through the.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were. Yeah, I mean, and that
so
does it. Like you were always in shape. It's not like you were out of shape.
Yeah.
Like we were all little skinny fuckers back then.
Well, I mean, this is fucking 80s, and we didn't fucking eat, and we couldn't come inside.
Dude, I used to eat like a fucking Billy Goat, dude. I was bad. Dude, I would fucking eat like 3 plates of spaghetti and then go run 7 miles.
Oh, dude.
Because I was an idiot. I was fucking crazy back then. Dude, I would go run a mile before soccer practice. During soccer practice, it would end up being somewhere around 3 to 4 miles that I would run because it was just practice. And then after practice, I would go run another 5. I was fucking animal, man. I loved it. But I knew that the more breath support and the longer I could run, the more that I could outdo the other players.
He was silent. Did not hear.
Yeah, I think it cut him off before he made it all the way back there.
Oh man,
It's saved by the distance.
Right? Oh yeah,
That's hilarious.
that's fucking great.
That's
man.
good. Thank you for letting us know.
Just
Now I know I can wear it to the bathroom and I'm all right.
yeah. Now you know.
Yeah.
Now that could be changed though if we're pissing around the corner.
Yeah. Now there are times
daylight
to where
savings. We can pee outside earlier.
That's correct.
Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza Rice. Who's Condoleezza Rice? Oh, that chick that was super.
Oh, Condoleezza Rice. He was the fucking Secretary of State.
She was super hot except for that one thing.
Condi.
I can't figure it out.
She's the black lady.
That doesn't matter.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just making sure we're on the same page. That's all I was getting at.
I could stick your pecker between those teeth.
Dude, she had a big gap.
Not mine.
But at the same time,
not mine. Mine would rub the edges.
Yeah, at least.
Because yours, you sit there.
Yeah, waggle it.
Sorry, that
Fap it back and forth. She was cute. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought she was cute. But so she's got a stake in your team too. So do you know how much part ownership she has?
No, she's gonna what? I think she might be the new commissioner. Or going to be the new commissioner. I don't know what's going on there.
I have no idea. But so what? So she has a stake in the team?
No, in the Denver Broncos.
Oh, the Denver Broncos. Sorry,
well,
drunk.
Yeah, we started this.
This guy right here started drinking 3.5 hours ago.
All right. Well, I started. Well, the second I walked in the door.
Yeah, which was at 2 hours ago.
I'm in management, so...
yeah, he had to work longer.
I
don't have to work. I'm disabled. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and... I was having issues with the stream. I was having issues with the sound. And I was like... I got a hold of him and I was like, dude, I'm having all these issues. We're going to have to do this on your phone. Sorry. And he was like... no worries. And I was like, by the way, I just cracked a beer.
So, did you say you had a rigid saw stand when you were trimming?
Oh yeah, and it was awesome.
Okay.
It had like 4-wheel drive capabilities.
Fuck no. Fuck that thing.
You don't like it?
No. Are you leaving?
Hold on.
I'm gonna blast shit on your tools. God damn it. I'm getting ready to talk shit on dude's fucking tools that he prefers. And he leaves. He can sense it. He's like, crap. He's talking about rigid. No, the dude's probably gonna go pee. What's gonna be funny is if his mic works and mine doesn't. But Condoleezza Rice, I don't know what she'll do other than just infuse money into the Broncos. I don't know how much control she'll actually have. But if I do remember correctly, I remember her being a football fan. I can't remember if she was a Broncos fan, but I remember her being a football fan. So, whatever brings more money, because to be completely honest, man, if we can get some more money from the owners and people buying into ownership, and maybe they'll cut our prices to watch this shit, because let's face it, the average fan spends so much money watching or paying to watch, whether that's going to the bar and spending, well, let's go say if you go to the bar and you're responsible and you only drink a pitcher and you only get a plate of nachos and you tip decently, let's say you're out of there for $30 fucking dollars. Well, that times a 7-week fucking season, that shit adds the fuck up. That's $510. So what you gotta fucking do is sit there and okay, well, if I got Red Zone, I can, or not Red Zone, but I mean, if I got Direct Ticket,
yeah, I was gonna say the Red Zone's actually pretty fun to fucking watch.
I gotta subscribe to YouTube TV.
Yeah.
And then I gotta fucking buy this other thing, Sunday Ticket. So it's like, it's really so expensive for us fans.
But if
I
you
will say Red Zone's actually
it is
badass.
Look, it's $100 a year.
Well, and it's honestly,
is actually for what you get. Pretty fucking cool.
No, it's great because honestly, all the great points of every game,
yeah,
except for the Sunday night game.
So
and
it's
Monday
either
and Thursday.
it's so what they show is either every team that's playing at any given time on your screen in the red zone, or if they see what they think is going to be a big play coming up, then they'll show those two.
Yeah, well, or if they're in there, yeah, it's just.
But it's awesome, and they will give you replays of great plays.
Yeah, yeah. If you miss it, they're like, "No, we're playing this."
Yeah.
They'll put that up. So it's actually riveting.
You're literally you can't stand up.
I mean,
because you don't want to walk away because you know you're going to miss 20 things.
We should ask for money for this. We should be like, "Hey guys, throw us like $100, dude."
But no, it's so much fun to watch it because you're on the edge of your seat the whole time.
Yeah. No, you're just, that's just it.
And if you're just a fan of football and not just one team,
right?
Oh my God, it's like heaven. I still want one of those fucking hats that say just NFL.
That Rob Lowe hat.
Yeah, man, that Rob Lowe hat. That's still my favorite thing,
NFL,
dude. I want one of those so bad because I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of the sport.
Well, and
I'm a fan of the game.
The athletes that play it and change it all the time,
dude. It's amazing to watch them because
you've got
not the best athlete is on just your team.
Well, think about
there's so many other great athletes out there.
Think about let's imagine a world where we don't know who anybody is, but all we've got is just a fucking lineup of guys, and we get to see them play like 3 plays.
Yeah.
Right? That's all we get.
Yeah.
We get and see each guy play 1 play. You got a lineup of guys. We don't know anything about what they've done, who they are, what. And you got Patrick Mahomes, and you got fucking Justin Fields, and you got fucking Caleb Williams. And you got fucking Jamarcus Russell, and you got all these guys.
Thinking I'm gonna have to burp, but
who you choose? Sorry. Just like you would you have chosen Patrick Mahomes? Just
no.
Like you're looking
just
at him?
Looking at him. No, you look like a dainty little girl. Yeah. He looks like a dainty little one.
He fucking.
And if you watch him run for 2 seconds, you're like. Oh, dude, for real? So do you have a mouth guard? Oh, just Invisalign? Weird.
That explains. That explains.
You know what I mean? No, I would not. But Andy knew his dad. They hung out. They were friends. Andy knew about Pat from a very young age.
Right.
And it wasn't. Andy went to some of Pat's baseball games as a kid. I mean, that's how close those two guys were. Pat's dad and fucking
or Pat.
Andy.
Pat and then Patrick is
yeah. So Pat,
yeah,
him and Andy were buddies.
Yeah.
And so Andy would literally go watch his little league games and shit.
Yeah. And
so
that was it.
He would see him play football, and he was like, "Oh,
you talk about fucking grooming."
Oh, I can do something.
But see, that's
this.
The thing is like that's.
But
actually,
you know, he saw him play football, and you knew he'd sit there and went, "Oh, God." The amount of raw talent just made me come in my pants.
Well,
it's just raw talent. Because you can't say these things were taught to him.
Well, that's the thing is like look at all the fucking if it was just coaching and there's talent wasn't an issue, then every high schooler the football would be dominated by high schoolers from Texas.
Yeah.
If you went to if you grew up in Texas, then that would dominate the NFL because those parents put more.
Which in the end he did end up going to high school in Texas.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
I mean
but I'm telling you, man, the kid, it's just raw talent. You can't coach what he does. No coach would ever tell you to throw the way that he does. Ever. They like the same thing every time. That's what a coach wants. They never want to see you deviate because they're going to go, you know why you missed that throw? Your elbow wasn't in enough or whatever. They don't tell you. But you can't coach a guy like that.
I would say I don't think Patrick Mahomes gives two shits about form.
Zero.
He knows what he's got to make his body look like to fucking get the ball there right now.
He is an athlete.
I will give him that. Is like he's not concerned about the image of the product. He's concerned about the product.
He's concerned about the end goal.
Yeah, and that's what you're seeing. You're seeing that especially this year,
dude.
Because you're seeing
he is
more
sacrificing his own stats to make the game win.
Just to be a. And
I feel like that's what he's doing. I feel like this is a grown-up Mahomes.
It's also
that wants this fucking three-peat so
bad. But it's also
bad.
Andy Reid being fully aware of what he's got to work with.
Oh yeah, because he's got one of the best in the business to work with, so he knows he can put him in the pinch.
He's got Mahomes.
He can put him in a pickle. Yeah,
Mahomes and Kelsey will retire as Kansas City Chiefs. I guarantee you.
They're never going anywhere, man.
Dude.
They're never going anywhere. You're never gonna see Mahomes play for another team. If Andy dies, he will probably retire.
No, he'll play.
Maybe.
I don't think Andy will die.
Andy's I'm not gonna say he's in good shape. Yeah, he's all right, dude. You gotta give him this though. The commercials that those guys put out together are fucking hilarious. Andy's funny as shit in those commercials.
Oh yeah.
He's hilarious.
I'm sorry, my brain went to an evil place.
Right now. Sorry. Yeah, I saw you. You're like, and boom, boom.
It's just like I'm sitting there. I go off on a fucking you say something and it triggers something in my brain. I'm like, oh, that would be hilarious. It was so socially wrong to say.
No, I get you. I do that all the time as well.
You guys,
my brain has just figured out how to disassociate.
All right, so who else we got ready? And so what's everybody's sensibilities to a good joke?
Nope. Not that one, brother.
Really?
I know where you're headed.
Really? It's not racial at all.
No, it doesn't matter. No, I know where you're headed, and I would say no.
Oh, it's sexist as fuck.
Yeah, wait till we get on Rumble, bro.
Right. Do it on Rumble.
Do it on Rumble. Don't do it over here.
Oh,
man.
God, dude. Nobody on Rumble's smarter than
And it's not. It has nothing to do with politics, guys. Nothing. God. I know this joke, and I know exactly what he wants to say. And I say no, and I say wait till Rumble.
Fair enough. Fair enough, man.
It will land over there. No. Oh, it's gonna land.
Oh,
it'll land hard, brother.
It'll land. Unfortunately.
Right up against the face hard.
Well,
I know where you're going.
Here's the deal. It's like, I would expect an extremely liberal person to be able to fucking laugh.
Yeah, you can.
To laugh their ass off.
But why provoke?
Well, because...
That's all I'm saying.
An extremely liberal person, one who's core to the fucking tenets of liberalism...
The one you told it to when we were in Portland?
Is not as liberal as she would like.
I know the joke.
Yeah. But that person is not as liberal as she'd think, because a liberal would say, you know what?
Look, comedy's comedy.
Comedy's comedy.
Look, I'm there. I think it's funny.
And that's something I do say. Here's the deal.
Like I 100% think all comedy, just any subject is on the fucking table. That's why I love Anthony Jeselnik.
Well,
he leaves. You remember the kicking the dead babies in heaven joke?
Fuck yeah!
It's one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard in my entire life.
Or like Dave Chappelle, so I kicked her in the pussy. So no,
dude. After he fucking makes you forget, he tells you in the beginning.
He's like, you guys forget about this.
Yeah, he goes, I'm gonna tell a joke about kicking a woman in pussy. He goes, but you guys will forget about that. And you do. You completely forget about it.
You forget about it. At
the end of the joke, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how
no, it's like a 15-minute joke. A 12 to 15-minute joke.
Forever.
Yeah,
oh, my
it's a
God.
long one, dude. That's funny.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's some crazy ones out there, dude.
Did we lose everybody?
No, I think we're still good.
Oh, we still got some.
Yeah, we're holding on, bro.
Fucking sweet. Awesome.
But no, that's one of my favorite jokes. I think it's hilarious. But there's so many good comedians out there.
Here's the thing.
But Jeselnik is one of the greatest if you like dark humor.
Let me throw this out there real quick. As Americans, what have we always done with subjects that are uncomfortable to us?
You laugh at them.
You joke.
You joke and you laugh at them.
You joke. And then all of a sudden, just we're comfortable with it, and the jokes, don't wear us thin, and then you move on.
Yeah.
And that's what we do as a society.
And look, I get where a lot of people... No, we're not going there.
We fucking joke about shit.
Yeah.
And so, this whole idea that you got to censor jokes and shit...
I don't agree with that in any shape, way, or form. I love all jokes. I think all jokes are fucking great.
Yeah, read Woody's.
All right, 49ers and Shanahan have locker room issues. Factor in that into your picks. Okay. Oh, did you go back and actually watch our shit?
Oh yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Woody's been in for a minute.
Oh, I know, but damn.
So
how far? Oh, that wasn't that far back. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I know.
I'm still saying, and to be completely honest, this is more of an endorsement on Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not the hugest.
This is a game. I told you. I call this. I mean, it's not really a pick 'em. I think it's a 6.5 difference.
I mean,
on the betting. Minus 6.54 in favor of San Fran.
4.5? Is that a 6.5?
I thought it was a 6.5. Yeah, that's pretty. Jesus. That's a pretty big difference. You might not be wrong there.
That's a bigger difference than I thought.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. The
betting line there is pretty hardcore.
The betting line I think is a little hard there. I mean 6.5.
I don't know.
Really 6.5. Seattle's not, dude. It's a division game. All right. Seattle,
I don't know.
Gino's got his chance to come out.
I feel like this one's a pick 'em.
And you also got to think this is week 11.
But that's just me.
Week 11, 12, and 13 is always fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because you always got these teams that are kind of on the verge. They're almost there. So they're like, all right, let's fucking step on it.
Yeah.
And I think Seattle's that team, but at the end of the day, I still think San Fran's gonna take it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, this is a pick 'em though. That's just My opinion.
But
Don't bet on
wait a
that.
second. Now Shanahan losing in the locker room because I can't say I'm not a Shanahan fan. And I mean, if if Shanahan was available, come. Because let's face it, Raiders fans, AP's obviously not getting it fucking done. All right, for whatever reason, we're at 2-7. All right, no, this is fucking dog shit. And as much as anyone that saw my channel before, I was all about AP because we made the mistake with Bisaccia, and then we went to fucking and this goddamn coaching fucking carousel. But at the end of the day, for whatever reason, I just don't think AP's getting it done. And it's going to take, we're going to have to get a superstar quarterback and a superstar coach at the same time with a stud ass tight end receiver.
So,
And
what
already
if you
in
get
place.
a superstar quarterback with a superstar dad that will tell the coach that this is how it's going to happen?
I do not want that.
I'm just saying.
I
I
do
don't know.
not.
I don't know what else to tell you,
understand the
though.
fucking Hollywood story behind
No,
it.
no,
but
no. I'm not even talking Hollywood
No.
story. I'm talking like eyes or not eyes, but I mean having big names on the team or part of the team in any shape, way, or form is only going to bring bigger and better players. People will want to be under Tom Brady. People will want to learn from Dion. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
The fact that you have them makes your team more valuable.
but I think maybe fucking all Dion is gonna bring realistically. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. See, I
know
don't
you
want
think
the,
he's
I
going to
don't,
bring a bunch of shit. But
I don't want the
I
distraction.
don't think that's the case. I don't think that's going to be the case.
Here, that's the deal, though. Too is like Mark Davis loves money, and that will sell tickets.
Yeah,
People would be like, "Fuck, let's go to the Raiders game." Fucking Coach Prime's kid is in
that's
there.
what I'm saying. That's my point, man. That's going to bring more money. It's going to bring more. It's going to bring better players. I just think that that's going to help you guys.
So, Woody, talk to me about the Shanahan issue. What's going on there? Because
I don't know this.
This is actually the first
This is
I've heard.
news. Yeah, this is news to me too.
Like I said, ultimately, unfortunately, I'm in management. I just don't have time to fucking.
Yeah,
God, dude. Well,
I do. I just don't.
I was late to the studio today. That's why we're filming on a cell phone. I mean, that's why this whole thing right now.
That's part of it.
Is on a
Look,
cell
I
phone.
was having audio issues, hardcore.
Well, yeah, but had I not.
Well, you probably could have solved them.
Had I
That's
been
what he
able to
does.
been able to get over an hour earlier,
Yeah,
that would have been different. But
Yeah.
I just
it's all good though.
fucking dude,
Hey.
God,
We're going old school today.
yeah,
The sound is good though.
sound is good. Yeah.
I mean, as long as the sound is good.
Honestly, guys, so here's the funny thing: is like as a lot of you guys remember me from like last year, and what we were doing last season, and it was always just a cell phone. There was no production quality, nothing, and I didn't really fuck with it. And then right at the beginning of the season, Ramie's like, "Hey, why don't you just come over to the studio, bring your channel over here? I'll be your co-host and everything." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Fucking, that'd be fucking awesome and shit." So we did that. But
I made a few mistakes.
every once in a while, wrong buttons get pushed
Yeah.
And-
My
and things-
interface
and things start smoking.
went out, and
Oops.
so there's that. And that's not cheap.
Well, the thing being,
It's all good.
To be completely honest,
It was my fault. I'm not blaming anyone. It was 100% on me.
shit just happens.
Yeah, like
Shit
it
just
was
happens.
100% on me. But yeah, it sucks. So now we gotta.
No,
get
man.
a
Now
new
that
interface.
Woody's
Oh
brought
yeah,
this
did you
up,
bring that other interface?
No, I
I thought you were gonna throw it in the car.
well, so I rolled up.
Told me he's gonna throw it in the car.
I rolled up, and my wife rolled up immediately
okay.
behind me in the driveway, and she's like, "Hey,"
Yeah, that's
I-
always a big distraction.
and she's like, "Hey, I got time to like take 2 rips
No.
and smoke a cigarette."
Calling you a distraction, Leslie.
And I was like, I got time to take 2 rips and smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's like, all right, let's take 2 rips and smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. So we each took 2 rips.
Oh, shit.
I shouldn't say that online, but yeah.
It's
Oops.
fine. It's fine. If that made it back, that would be weird.
I'll risk it.
Yeah,
At
I think
this
you
point,
can risk it.
I think I
dude.
can risk it.
I think you can risk that one.
I think
that was so minuscule in the scheme of things and all the content that you have. You think somebody's gonna find that and fucking point that one teensy tiny little fucking.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, it's legal here.
Yeah,
so
it's fully legal here.
Yeah,
Nobody's doing anything wrong.
Yeah, so it's protected in our state constitution.
Yeah,
so,
we put it in there, so nobody can fuck with it.
Well, the thing is so basically, since it's been legal, the social dynamic has changed.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Because now it's just like, okay, you smoke weed, oh, okay. Or you drink, oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like...
Yeah. I mean, we're doing both.
Nobody really gives a fuck.
Because it's fully legal. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah. Oh, shit, hold up. Hang on.
Gotta throw them glasses on, bro.
I got you, Woody. Hang on a second.
Dude, if you guys haven't seen the movie Wolves, please watch it. You will crack the fuck up. It's got Brad Pitt and fucking George Clooney. Speaking of Brad Pitt, he's from our town. He went to school about half a mile from where we are. And don't use that to try to find us, assholes. I'm not calling you guys assholes, just in case somebody else comes in.
Oh, shit.
All right.
So that's a whole lot to unpack in one comment. To be completely honest with you, man, I barely have time to keep up with the scores and shit this year, which is next year's going to be different for me because there are major changes that are going to be happening in my life that are going to allow me more time to dedicate to this channel and the other channel, which is actually going to be over on Rumble. And I haven't...
Well, that's crazy.
We haven't even
what did he do to the kicker? Oh, sorry. I'll let you continue. Sorry.
To be honest with you, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea on that, man. I am actually very interested in hearing this, so if you can please continue the story, that would be amazing.
Here's the deal, man. Kyle Shanahan, he fucking... I don't think he's head coach material. I really fucking don't. But I know a certain team. All right, everybody bear with me for a second. I know a certain team in, well, actually, there's a professional football team and an NFL team. I don't know if you knew this.
Is it the Chiefs?
In Vegas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys do have one now.
Yeah, there's a professional football team and an NFL football.
It's getting more popular.
In Las Vegas. It's
I think people are going to start hearing
the Raiders, yeah. But I hear there could very well be a job for an offensive coordinator. So
that would be good for you guys.
Kyle Shanahan as OC to the Raiders.
That would be good for you guys.
Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, that would be good for you guys. You guys just need a good offensive coordinator, man. If you guys had actually, dude, even somebody just up in the fucking booth. Well, because like as of right now, because you have fucking TV. Oh,
shit. Where's those?
Yeah, sorry, they're on my head. Because you guys have TV. We're just passing. Yeah,
that's why they're all fucking.
That's why they're all greasy and gross.
I lost my fucking readers, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm letting them loan mine. But because you guys have, I don't know where I was headed with that, but because you guys have all of that, I still see it being a positive. It's still a net positive, in my opinion.
With Brady?
Yeah. And Sanders. I still call it a net positive.
I don't know, man.
It does.
See, and I go back to because do you remember?
And I know where you're going, and I
and here's why I say this.
I agree with you that this could be a problem.
We went to high school with somebody who could run intellectual circles around both of us put together. All right,
Jason, or which one?
Smartest.
There was several.
The smartest motherfucker that ever fucking walked the face of the earth.
J.E. is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we would sit there in fucking awe of this motherfucker's intelligence.
It was fucking stupid.
Where's he now?
He's still in Missouri. I believe he's in Kansas City.
What's he doing?
He is. I can't remember. I can't remember what he's doing right now. However, I know that his brother, the other twin, not J.E.'s but A.E.'s twin, he's an archaeologist.
But he was basically bouncing around.
100% bounces around the world.
Well, Jay.
No.
No, there was.
I'm talking.
I think we're talking.
Oh, sorry.
About different
Are we
people.
talking?
No, I'm not talking about. Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
That guy. I'm
Dude,
not
you
talking
got
about.
it. You understand? He was one of the most intelligent people we ever knew.
No. Talking about Schlip.
Him?
Yep.
No.
Absolutely. Have you
Really? I never gave him the time of fucking day. He was always one of them that was on my shit list.
So
I beat him up.
I competed.
Kicked him in the fucking face while he was bent over holding his heart.
That's awful because he was actually he was a decent dude.
Well, I'm just saying.
But no, he
took me to a level of pissed off I had never been before. But it was the first fight I'd ever been in.
So.
And I was like, dude, the fact that you can do this to me so fast was disturbing.
Years later, I'm at the University of Utah, and basically I had won the academic Olympics regional the year before. And so they're like, all right, we'll just pay for your next year if you'll compete on the team again. I'm like, fuck yeah, I love competition.
Yeah, of course, competition's fun.
Sign me the fuck up. So I end up doing this shit, right? And so it was University of Utah at Harvard. All right? We were doing our fucking match and shit. And I was the math guy because we weren't allowed pen and paper, right? So I was the math guy. And they fucking sat there and they fucking rattled off a fucking question. And this motherfucker, so I specialize, I'm really good with numbers with sevens in them that are 7 based. I'm just really good at that.
If you're faster there.
They give him a problem with 7 based. And he just fucking flies the fuck through it. And I'm sitting there going, okay, he wasn't as fast as I already had this. I had the solution like 2 seconds before he did, but
it's still fast,
And they gave me a problem that's 9 based, and I hate 9 based because you might as well go ahead and add the extra 1, make it 10 based, and fucking divide. And it's just. Fucking dude, it's
just whatever the number is you put in front of it take whatever.
It's just
then it just you take it.
It's a whole
take
dumb,
that away.
It's a whole dumb stupid autistic thing.
Yeah,
I hate 9s, and they gave me a problem that was 9 based, and I just fucking collapsed. And this motherfucker fucking beat me on that fucking question, right?
Dang.
Yeah, dude.
And I never gave him the time of day. Man, he pissed me off in.
So. Oh no!
7th grade, which was the first year we were at.
You know why?
School.
You know why?
Why?
His mom was a prominent. Yeah, we didn't know this because he never talked about his parents. He never talked to anybody about anything.
No, he didn't talk to anyone about anything.
His mom was a prominent fucking New York psychologist. I'm good.
Yeah, same.
His mom was a prominent New York City psychologist. So this kid was so fucked up by the time he got to our school.
Of course, by the time, yeah.
Because remember, he came from New York City. He came from Manhattan.
I never knew where he came from.
Came from Manhattan.
That's how little I knew about this kid.
And so what they told him, and I remember him telling me this, he's like, well, they said they moved to Missouri to punish me since I always looked like a ragamuffin. That they were just
He did.
He did look like a ragamuffin.
Little skinny ragmuffin.
But
he was so skinny, man.
But anyway, we ended up, like hanging out with their
But we
team and
all
shit. I was like, because they devastated us.
Yeah.
I mean, we lost to Harvard. Okay, ooh, cool. We lost to Harvard. I competed against Harvard, dude.
Yeah.
So you're looking at this from the wrong point of view, man. Just be grateful, dude.
But no, I was talking about Jason.
Oh, no, Jason?
He was but he wasn't the only one.
No,
He wasn't the only one.
Jason and Kane both.
And it wasn't just them.
I'll tell you what.
But it wasn't just them. You also had a, damn it, last name starts with a B. It's a long name.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Jerry.
Yep. I know who you're talking about.
Jerry. Anyway, I'll just call him Jerry. But anyway, some of these guys were so smart. At one point, I was getting an F in 2 grades. And it was just because I wasn't turning in a homework. And these guys, because they found out that I did that and I had an F in 2 grades, they came over to my fucking house and just taught me how to study over the course of a week.
Oh.
They were like, no, you have 2 tests coming up. You are not going to fail them. And I went in there and I fucking aced both of them because of those guys coming to my house every day for a week.
Well,
they didn't have anything to do with me.
I've always been good at testing. That's why I have so many certificates.
I don't. I'm bad at testing.
No, I've just always been good at it. It's like crash course.
I can follow.
Drink a bunch of fucking Mountain Dew. Fucking take that test.
No.
On Mountain Dew.
I am not that guy.
But here's the deal. I have to hire people that know what they're fucking doing under whatever certification I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Because I'll forget half the shit I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, of course.
I'll be like, oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Dude, when I was 21? No. Yeah, you had to be 21. When I was 21, I went for my CDL.
Kingsbury I'm good with, but I don't think it's happening.
Who's Kingsbury?
Cliff Kingsbury. I do believe he's with the Commanders now.
I'll say not a name I'm familiar with.
And I don't think anybody on the Commanders is going anywhere.
No.
That
team is firing on all cylinders right now. Nobody's leaving there.
Glue this shit together.
You're gonna have to get fired, but you ain't leaving there under your own volition.
If that's where, and I for some reason not honestly, guys,
nobody's leaving there.
I'm like. I brought an 18 pack and we're almost out, and you had a full fridge when we got here. So
I did.
We
were stocked up for this one.
I don't see Kingsbury happening at all. I see.
If he's with Washington, then there's absolutely zero way, no way. Would you leave that team right now?
Fuck no.
No way. That team is on their way up.
And if for what it's worth, I do
Jaden Daniels is a fucking beast, dude.
Well,
the kid is killing it.
Yes, he is.
Kid is killing it.
And I think there are so many surrounding pieces around him that are also killing it at the same time.
Yep. He's got a lot of good receivers, obviously.
I think he's landed where he's supposed to be.
Their defense is
sucks
doing really well.
Wasn't the Raiders.
I get you.
That sucks. But you know what?
Their defense is
our
doing good.
O-line would have got that motherfucker injured anyway.
Probably.
I mean, realistically, if you ain't got an O-line, if you're averaging fucking 2.6 seconds,
you understand why he wouldn't have wanted to go to you guys anyways because of that. Just like it's like I don't want to die. You guys are putting me in.
Die, fuck, dude.
But you guys are. But here's the thing:
you're putting me in physical danger.
With Brady a part of your team, you can guarantee the O-line is about to get fixed. You can guarantee that you're about to have a better quarterback.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to give it to you guys. You're going to have a better O-line because here's the thing. Brady's not going to put a fucking first-round draft pick type of person with a shit O-line. He is not going to do that. He is going to make sure that kid is fucking protected. Because that is the main thing that kept him good for so long. They had a badass O-line.
I think...
So, I'm just saying, guys, I think you guys are in good hands to be better than you are this year. Next year, you guys are going to be a rival.
I really hope so.
I think it is.
I hope I hope this isn't
Look,
something the media laughs at next year.
I think,
or in 5 years.
I mean, I personally
Like,
think
who
I'm
would have
right.
thought the Raiders could have got worse? But
No,
goddamn,
no,
they've ruined 3 first-round draft.
I don't
pick
see it
quarterbacks.
happening, man. You guys,
And,
look, you guys got a fucking lucky charm on your back.
Really? Because we've had a black cloud for like fucking.
But
over
you
20,
just gained a lucky charm.
with the exception of 2016, we've had just fucking.
Dude, you may as well
like,
just get bracelets and put a TB on it. You guys are all gonna be fucking thanking this son of a bitch. I know. You
those
put me on.
fucking Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I know.
You and your Taylor Swift bullshit.
You're gonna be thanking this son of a bitch in a few years.
Actually, so
I think in 2 years you guys are gonna be Super Bowl bound.
There's a
no way he's gonna back your team unless he knows he can make it happen.
I do this fucking, so I do metal covers also on this channel,
which is fun.
And I haven't done them.
I'm about to do a song with you, fucking hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully,
it takes time.
Now that my fucking I know you still got to build some of that stuff up, but which luckily gives me time.
But I got another one
practice vocals
that's ready. I got like 8 more that are ready.
I know. So. And some of those I just can't do, man. They're not in my wheelhouse. They're not in my range.
Well, I'm going to try something this next weekend.
But now, so we were going to try doing a little recording over here.
Yeah. Well,
and since my fucking interface is fried.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. That was like $175 interface.
Yeah.
That wasn't cheap. I'm gonna have to. I got to replace it though.
The Scarlett's.
I'm gonna get the next step up, so that I actually have. So it's got 2 of these and this.
Let's just.
And that way I'm not splitting the 48 volts anymore. Yeah. The 48 is going out to each.
Oh no! The one I've got actually is 2 separate inputs.
It does have 2. Oh, yeah. Badass! All right, cool. It is well, then I'll just wait for you to bring me that.
All it is.
I don't want to spend any money.
The knob on the speakers.
I don't care about that.
When I need to go to the actual room monitors,
we don't use those.
That knob was shitty.
We don't have cans on.
Okay.
We don't use that.
So,
but that's normal with all shows. We never put cans on.
Well. See, the thing is, I was mastering and mixing.
But when you're doing what you do, that would be terrible not to have.
Oh God.
Yeah, I get it. Like I 100% understand that. But with what I'm doing, that 100% doesn't make a shit.
You know what I was doing?
Because if I see it happening on OBS, then I know it's happening.
I was Bluetooth. I was taking my laptop into my wife's car with her badass, because my wife's got a dope ass system in her car, right?
It is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So
some of them Hondas got some good shit.
Yeah, well, we've got some aftermarket shit, just to make it fucking.
Yeah, man, you got to make it kick a little. We'll finish the story.
But no, so what I'll do is I'll take my laptop in there, and I'll fucking listen to it in the car when I'm sitting there doing all the mastering and all the mixing and shit.
Dude, that's one of the things I do.
And then
anything you send me, I go sit in the car, I turn it on, and I fucking run it through the Bluetooth.
It's the
because the system in there is badass.
Well, it's the ultimate test of it, because if it
sounds... you can put cans on, you'll get an idea.
Well, here's the deal.
But sometimes you need to understand the range.
If it sounds good on a crappy stereo,
then it's going to sound badass.
It's going to sound badass on anything. So usually what I do is hers, all I do is a lot of times I'll just flip the subs off. Because her shit's tuned to just fucking add that extra fucking...
little extra bass.
Yeah, that hemorrhoids...
Get the bass in the face!
Yeah. And, but then, I just fucking turn that off and shit and kind of mix it to that shit, and then I'll add that bass just to make sure I didn't put too much in there.
Of course.
Because sometimes it's just a dial.
You can put too much in. I've done it.
Dude.
I've built a few songs myself, just goofing around on GarageBand.
Do you remember?
And then I would take it and download it and put it in the car, and I would be like, Jesus Christ, where the fuck? I'm gonna blow the speakers.
Do you remember Hashhagen from high school? Or no, you didn't go to Glendale. I went to Glendale.
Who?
This Hashhagen.
No.
You probably knew him.
I probably know who he is.
Had 415s in the back of his Blazer.
I probably knew who he was.
Dude.
I probably met him at some point just because there were similar crowds that hung around, similar people that I hung out with.
I just started recording it during COVID and shit. And then this dude just messages me during COVID. He's like, "Hey man, we went to high school together. You remember me?" I was like, "Fuck, holy fuck, dude, how you doing?"
A lot of people did that. Reached
Yeah.
out to people they hadn't heard
And
from in decades
dude,
and
it
shit.
was great
yeah.
for me because I got
It was fun.
I got to hear from people and I got to reach out to people and shit myself. And no, it was before COVID that we hooked back up, right?
No, it was right about the same point. It was like right at the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
It very like as soon as we no, it was like just before it, maybe a month or two before it, because it was a little bit before that.
Possibly, but
I think because we were talking about it as
you
it
were
was happening.
gallivanting around the country. I was gallivanting around the country.
Yeah,
and it's just like, hey, see you next time.
And then everything shuts down.
And then
and we were like, hey man, yeah. So it's like
breaks and shit.
You know what's cool? People that have other iPhones, and you can just video chat.
Yeah.
So we would just sit there and fucking video chat and just like started like becoming friends again.
Yeah.
Like nothing ever fucking like nothing changed from the beginning. And then we were like, holy shit, man, this is great.
What's cool. What's ultimately funny is like was like 5th grade. We both came to the same school at the same time.
Yeah, we both started there at the same time, which was weird.
And then like 4 or 5 weeks after school started, you stayed the night over at my house.
Yeah, probably. It was pretty close to that. Yeah.
And then
but yeah, man, like it was just and we
then
clicked right out of the gates, and then
we
meet
everything
up again years later. Like, we're like, all right,
we
cool.
didn't have necessarily cliques in our school, to be completely honest. We really didn't.
Look, there were a few, but they all intermingled with the other cliques.
That's the thing is our school is so small.
Yeah, you couldn't just have enemies.
You couldn't have any enemies.
Yeah, it was too small of a school. Now, we did used to fight over at the church.
Oh, there were fights.
There used to be fights over at the church. Remember those?
Dude.
Right behind the baseball field?
Every time is because...
Yeah, there was a church right behind our baseball field. That's how small that school was.
Every time was over... Every stupid time was over a girl. Every stupid freaking time.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee it. No, you know what? I do know one that was not because of a girl. It was because of a shove in the hall.
No,
It was because of a shove in the hall, and it did not
me?
have... Nope. It was... Shit. I can picture it, but I can't say it.
I do remember that.
There was a shove in the hall, and it was just uncalled for, and he knocked the motherfucker to the ground. And he stood up, and he goes, fuck you, bitch. For no reason. Nobody could ever figure out why he started it.
That was Mike Schlip.
Was it? No. This was one of the...
no, it wasn't.
Damn it. The ones that had the roofing family.
Oh, the Dawsons?
Yes, but who were they also with? Feats.
Oh.
Yes. It was Brian.
Yep.
And another guy that was in his class that I didn't know as well. And they scuffled for a good 10 minutes, dude. It was gross.
I'm going to tell this is something...
It was one of the most disgusting ones I've ever seen.
This is something I can come out and say now because me and this
the
guy...
The statute of limitations is over.
The statute of limitations is over. So, there was... one of those brothers was dating a girl that was consequently my best friend.
Oh, yeah.
And when I mean this girl was my best friend,
he was the MF.
I was that.
Not MFer, but his initials would be MF, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his girlfriend was my best friend.
Yeah.
Not that anybody knew that we were best friends. We just happened to be best friends, and we just
happens.
But sometimes you eat your best friend's ass. No. If you could look like that, then
A female best friend, yes, or a male if you are a female best friend, or if you're gay. We're not, so that never happened.
Oh God, that fucking went sideways.
I'm just saying, dude. That's where I was heading, dude. We were talking about being really good friends, and then you went into a best friend, and then you were talking about best friends eating buttholes. I'm like, I got to make sure that you guys understand some things.
No, no.
Look, that went sideways so fast.
Oh, this is the greatest thing because
that was fucking hilarious.
Now we don't have to pretend to be fucking good people anymore.
Nah,
we're just like we're drunk.
Yeah, we're just drunk, dude. If you don't like it, fucking get out of here. No, I'm having fun. It's fun. Sorry, yeah, I made him look away from that comment earlier because I was like, no, you're in the middle of saying something. I need you to finish this. And then I regretted it.
I gotta address the Pete Carroll thing, though. I gotta address the Pete Carroll thing.
Yeah.
Google, how old is Pete Carroll?
Man, you make me
I'm
do things.
so sorry.
Gotta do things, guys. Give me a second.
If it's any consolation on your channel, I gotta do it. We gotta switch places because I'm your co-host.
All right. And yes, I am hunting and pecking.
How loud?
Huh?
How loud?
Long or no? How old?
How old? How old?
My bad. I put those.
Wow,
in
I
wrong.
wish we could put this shit on the screen.
Yeah, no shit. Well, we can if all the shit's working right.
Well, we can. I know.
How old is Pete Carroll?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised I remember that. Tell me when it pops up. Did it pop up?
73.
Oh. It just says it right there?
Right there.
Oh, 70. Jesus Christ. I didn't even have to type the whole thing in, and it said it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Google.
So, Pete Carroll is 73 years old. I just don't think that a man can perform.
How old is Andy? 60s still? Late 60s? Damn it.
You got Google right
now
there.
I have to fucking do that.
I would say 62.
I'm really?
I don't know.
You think he's just that much older than us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea, though. Oh, 66.
Yeah. You weren't far off. I really thought it was a little older than that. I thought he was maybe in the, closer to 70s.
All right.
Okay. So
it's a good thing this isn't on screen right now, though.
Right.
Because your spelling is awful.
Oh, it's horrific.
It's like you tried to misspell Andy Reid.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Here, dumbass. This is how you spell it right here.
I didn't even have to.
Are you trying to ask how old the Kansas City Chiefs coach is, Andy Reid? He's 66 years old.
Yeah.
So
I typed in REE. Fuck you.
Here's the deal. I don't think Pete Carroll can bring to the table what Pete Carroll brings to the table any longer. At 73
where is he at now? Seahawks?
He's retired.
It used to be Seahawks, right?
He was at the Seahawks.
Yeah. So
that old man that fucking ran down the sidelines.
No, obviously he is not the man. Look, I keep trying to reiterate this to you guys.
And you had Marshawn Lynch.
Look.
And for fucking 3 plays, you fucking passed it. I'm sorry. You had 1 yard. You had Marshawn Lynch.
Look.
And you had first and fucking goal with 1 yard to go, dude. And you had Marshawn Lynch. Hey, Ramie.
1 yard.
You had Marshawn Lynch and you had 1 yard to go. First and goal. All right. First and goal.
Yeah.
So logic would tell you.
You run
if Marshawn Lynch can get fucking 9 inches per.
You run it on the first 2, obviously.
You run it. You know you run it on the fucking because you know.
He will get it in eventually.
You know he's going to pound it in.
If you give him 3 opportunities, one of them is going in.
No. Pass play. Nope. Pass play. Nope. Pass play. Intercepted. Really? That's why I don't fucking Pete Carroll. That's why I don't fucking want Pete Carroll.
There's one.
That is the dumbest
play
fucking thing you could do. You gave up a goddamn Super Bowl ring to do that. No. Absolutely
All
fucking
right.
not.
We got 3 likes and no listeners.
3 likes and no one on. All right.
Time to sign off, you son
All
of a
right.
bitches.
We're signing off then, guys. We're out.
That's right.
Love
we
you,
fucking love
bastards.
you.
My
Hey,
phone's-
look, I love you, Raider Nation.
My phone's gonna die anyway. Raiders, love you guys.
Same.
I love you guys for coming in and commenting and shit.
Yeah, thanks.
We're gonna move it to 8 p.m. next week.
We are because we
Uh,
realize the West Coast needs that time.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody needs a little more
And
time.
that is where I have a feeling the majority of your people are.
I think I mean, we're not an East Coast team.
No.
At all.
No.
And we're
Central.
Central. Yeah, we're doing East Coast times and shit. So, anyway, guys, we love you guys. I've got to fucking I got more work and shit to do. So, Ramie's going to try to end the video if we can.
It's gonna yeah. I think we want to end streaming, don't we?
Yeah, we went into streaming.
All right, brother.
All right, man. See
Another
you.
fun night of picks. This was week 11.
Week 11.
We'll see you on week 12.
Oh, they're going to be so off.